Who knows? Maybe it'll work.
It does work.
It is. It's not capturing opera. Close and open it. Let's go.
All right, so we left off at Betty was in the library trying to find information on a weapon that most people seem to think doesn't exist, and had asked, what did you ask?
I asked if there was anyone else in the weird 9 health section that I'm in.
There's not a particular 9 hells section. There's a, like, other realms section.
Is there anyone else in there?
Sure. There's about 40 people.
Okay, which one looks the most approachable?
Make me an insight check.
Which one looks like there'll be less to roast me?
Make me an insight check.
Please, nat 1. Please, nat 1.
15. I mean, there are, out of the like 40 people near you, most of them look like they're students or working there.
Who's the person that's closest to me?
I mean, someone just literally like 4 like shelves away from you on the row of books.
I'll ask that person.
Okay.
Because they're generally in the same section.
The information that I gave you was including if like you asked other people and helped around.
This is upsetting.
Yeah.
I understand. Well, I leave disappointed in the library once again.
Yeah.
Betty has no faith in our education.
Fortunately, going to the library requires the skills to look through the library. But Betty is more of a look at plants and mushrooms and identify them sort of person.
Yeah.
Find things in books. But yeah, an unfruitful library excursion down. It doesn't take you long to find that they don't have a lot on, or at least nothing that you can find for you to look through. So who knows? Maybe you're just looking at things the wrong way to find information about this. But in a metagamey sort of way, you know these things don't exactly exist to the most people.
Yeah. No, it makes sense.
Fortunately, it's the way of these things.
I will be grabbing my dinosaur though.
Yeah.
DM, I have a question.
Yes.
Regarding the spell, the ritual spell Phantom Steed. Which ostensibly is a ritual spell that I don't have prepared. Takes 11 minutes to cast.
Yes.
It has a duration of an hour. If I were to ritually cast it to begin, and then every, 45 minutes or so, start technically ritually casting it again, but in game flavor terms, just, sort of focus on keeping the spell active, could I have it for longer?
I would say sure. It doesn't really...
Spending the same 11 minutes focusing on keeping the spell active and not actually doing the ritual spell again because it's only verbal and somatic.
Yeah.
Cool. Because otherwise Phantom Steed is not a great spell, and I don't know why it exists.
It's for...
several times faster than a real horse.
Yeah.
And it doesn't get tired. And you don't have to feed it.
Yeah.
It will full sprint for the entire hour, and you don't have to worry about your horse falling over dead.
Yeah, but it's 99% of the time I don't need a horse to go at Mach 4. I need a horse.
Well, then in that case, it's not a good spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's literally, I think it's designed specifically for cavalier play in mind.
Yeah, its movement speed is 100 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So dash is 200.
Yeah.
It's
So
meant
anyway,
it's meant
we
to
will save
fight.
money on 2 horses because I will be doing that.
Yeah, regular riding horse is 60.
Yeah. Ugh.
But yes, I'm going to the stables to meet up with Hessel so that we can
I think we're just
procure
all go to the stable for this point.
three more horses.
Yeah. I'll say that anyone who, unless you want to do something else, you'll begin heading northward throughout the entire city to get the northern gate, so you can leave northwardly.
To the north.
To the north.
Can I just through my hairpin instruct someone to like bring? Or no, I'm gonna be going back to the boat anyways to grab some things. Never mind. Okay.
Well, probably easier to have someone just grab whatever you're looking for, because if you've spent that long, they're probably all waiting at the stables for you.
Okay, then
Yeah.
Grab the
Yeah.
dinosaur.
I
Ivar, grab the
will
dinosaur.
I will attempt to gather the dinosaur.
Yeah. Dinosaur.
All right.
Well, Betty, you can just think, come here, or follow somebody, and the dinosaur will do such a thing.
I'm just follow Ivar.
Okay.
It's not like me trying to do that with Manu, where I'm having to rely on Manu's own navigational abilities.
I mean, there's been a couple of times where I've had to have Crest navigate the city.
Oh yeah, but he's navigating it by himself and not being able to read or sometimes see.
This is correct. You do bad things
He
to the
do be
poor
a
thing.
dinosaur.
Yeah.
Because as an Eblis, he didn't have dark vision, but you're like, yeah, fly to the underground city, and he's like, ah.
It's weird that as a demon bird he didn't have dark vision.
I know.
Who are we to challenge Wizards of the Coast? Otherwise they'll send the Pinkertons after us.
Yeah. It's so wild to me still. Ugh. Okay.
Yep. Anyway.
As long as you don't get any advanced Magic the Gathering cards.
So while
uh-oh, what do I do with all these?
while Saewynn and the boys are negotiating horses, I'm gonna ritually cast Phantom Steed, and it's gonna look like an elk.
Sure, yeah.
Because I assume that's what an autumn fae would be used to riding.
Yeah.
You can't tame an elk.
An ethereal elk.
That's a wild animal.
Spawns from
belongs in the zoo.
Correction, Hessel. You can't tame it.
I mean, it's ethereal. Technically, it doesn't exist. No one's tamed it.
Also true.
For those who do not have the means to either summon or create or have a mount, it is for a rental of a riding horse. It is 10 gold, and 5 gold per day after the first. Or
as someone who doesn't have to eat besides blood, and doesn't have to breathe, am I capable of getting tired? If I just sprint, I'm equivalent to a horse.
Also, technically, yes, because your synapses would still be getting burned out.
You will.
But what resupplies it? I don't eat. I don't breathe.
You are being held together by magical means. You're burning your magicules. There you go.
Your magicules.
A man run a mana tank.
Yeah. But excuse me.
I'm fading.
But yeah. Or no, it's
basically
I should just be immune to exhaustion.
That's not no. That's
the same reason why it's like the same reason why you should be immune to like drinking poisons, but
that wouldn't be fun.
Exactly.
I should be immune to wind.
No, you're more susceptible to wind. As a person who flies now is the absolute fucking opposite.
Yeah, that's correct.
Immune to wind.
You're lighter.
In fact, I'd say
lighter.
your natural weakness is Saewynn. Saewynn can just kill you.
I mean, to be fair, Saewynn can just kill anybody.
One bad gust of wind and you're gone. It's like a neck.
You're done.
But regardless, Hessel still needs a horse.
All right, there we go.
Yeah,
well, we can agree to disagree. I'll get a horse.
So it's 10 gold.
It's 10 gold, and then when you return, it was 3 gold per day that you have the horse.
Okay, so 10 now, and then
if you exceed the 50 gold that the horse is, you can keep the horse.
Oh, okay. Rent to own. Got it.
So if we're gone more than 25 days,
No, I know.
Yeah.
if we're gone more than 24 days, then we can keep the horse.
Yeah. If
All right, so 10 gold.
Listen, if things get really hairy, I can summon a reduced threat hook horror and just climb the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah. My option.
Yeah. How many people can that hook horror carry?
Well, you can just summon a mountain goat and ride that up, Matt.
Just
I was
one.
gonna say you can.
Fair enough.
I was gonna say
I remember the last time that we had to scale a mountain. What was it? It was to get to.
Me and Matt were just talking about this. Get
we were talking about that earlier.
Sheer point.
Yeah, but here's the
Yes,
thing: the
and I
Aureacrest
had to
fucking
cast
died.
fly
So
like 17 times. Just to like ferry everyone up one fly spell at a time.
Well, yeah, that was like climbing the Himalaya, Mount Everest and the Himalayas. This is a much smaller. These are much smaller mountains, but they're still big for the like plains around it.
Gotcha.
Like the thundering spires are much smaller and they're green mountains, so they're not high enough to like kill all of the plant life on them. Eastvale Ascent are closer to Sheer Point, which from campaign 1 was it was fucked. It's a really tall mountain.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Whenever you say mountain, that's immediately what my brain goes to, and I'm like, we're gonna die.
No.
Yeah.
We're gonna fucking die.
You're going
a mountain where we survived by sheer luck, finding a cave inhabited by the goddess Artemis.
Oh yeah, and then fucking
one of the NPCs pledged himself to her service.
That was also snow. Maybe that was it.
That was part of that adventure, yeah. Because y'all had to climb into the mountains and then climb the tallest mountain in those mountains. So it was a long trek.
Yeah. We almost died several times because even the cold weather gear that we bought was not enough. It was enough to keep us from taking damage over time.
Speaking of cold weather gear, is that something we should be considering right now?
I don't know.
I have 3 blankets. I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyone research this mountain and how tall it is that we're going up?
No.
Nope.
I have 3
assume
blankets.
that it's just like, tall and cold.
Can I say that Saewynn might have done a little bit of that while
the at-home research?
Sure,
That seems a really dumb oversight.
I think it just specifically be a history check. Or just a straight intelligence check.
I was gonna say I bought winter clothes at the beginning of the campaign, so
you did.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Let's do history because I have proficiency in that.
Yeah. 21. Okay. You would know that this is basically the Thundering Spires is they're green mountains, so they're still covered with trees and moss and things like that. So they don't get super cold. However, you are heading into what is the equivalent of October. And this is a river valley, so the lows are going to hold the wind and hold that cold in and keep anything from warming up really during the day. And going up, it's going to be you're going to be fighting some wind, so it's going to get cold. not gonna get deathly cold, but it'll get uncomfortably cold if you don't have anything.
Well, if we're gonna do this as well, at some point, if before I left the ship yesterday, if this is what Alex was gonna be doing on the boat, other things to think of for Saewynn's purposes would be edible food and dangerous creatures.
Yeah.
I mean,
I had a bear trap. I think I got rid of it.
Let's just say Saewynn was researching the trek, or what would be necessary for the trek up the mountain.
okay. So do y'all still have y'all still have food from the last time y'all bought rations? Because I mean that's
yes.
I have an unspecified amount of pineapple juice.
we have lots of rations.
yeah. So those rations can be used. For what you know with that history check, it's probably about a week or so, depending on how far and your means to travel to the Thundering Spires. Can be shorter if you have magical means. Can be much shorter if you have access to flight and those things. But it's at least 3 days to the mountain. Like,
I had 38 days worth of pineapple juice, and I know it didn't take 38 days to get here.
No.
So I definitely have some left over.
Yeah.
Unspecified amounts of pineapple juice.
But how much are you carrying with you? Because
survive, I don't know.
It's
on only pineapple juice.
I also have 3 pineapple mugs. I have a lot of random garbage.
You do.
If you look at my character sheet,
themed.
Pineapples are good though.
I asked her about this earlier, and her response was because she can't have pineapples in real life.
So I can't have good pineapples in real life.
So
I can have pineapples, but I fucking live so north that they just shrivel up and die.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that apron in the oven mitts.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, that'll keep you warm.
Can I duck into a shop while we're waiting for horse negotiations and or on the way to horse negotiations and snag some winter clothes real fast?
Sure.
That's
Why
one of
did
the
Ivar
many
say anything?
Because
We could have let them suffer.
Because it's definitely something that should have been considered.
Before we get to that, man, at the moment, from your research, Saewynn, wyverns are the biggest issue in these mountains. They're like the biggest pest that you have to deal with. But other dinosaurs are native to Mordengale, so going off of the roads can be treacherous. And with the 21, you would hear rumors about, because there is a lack of military presence here, the bandits are getting a little feisty. So, yeah. But yes, if anyone wishes to drop in and get some winter gear, let me find the price and cold weather clothes. Yes, you can buy a standard set of cold weather clothes for 20 gold pieces.
Cool, I will do that.
Includes a coat, gloves, scarf, potentially furred cloak, hat, woolen stockings, and thicker boots.
Can I purchase I guess like a really thick cloth mask or something? Basically, I'm trying to plug my nose and mouth so that cold air can't get inside of my body, since I don't have to breathe it.
Mm-hmm.
Let him.
Cool. While that's being considered, I'm gonna buy an extra few things with stockings and socks because change that shit out frequently, or your feet are terrible.
Alrighty.
Not sure how much more it's gonna cost me, but I'm gonna do it.
Just if you're just doing the stockings and the socks and things like that, I would say probably like winter ones, like eight gold. Give you
Yeah.
a few
I'll do
pairs.
20.
I'll buy a
28
couple
total.
more as well because
Okay.
I have extra normal socks, but I don't have extra wool socks.
All right, I will have spent 3 platinum on socks and also
Okay.
clothes.
You know what?
so.
I bought it with Lorian. I'm gonna buy it this time too. I'm gonna get some ice picks and some ice cleats. Can you get ice cleats for Okra?
I don't think we need ice.
You
I
have
also
clothes.
don't think we
I
need
was
ice
gonna say
cleats.
You also
that
have
is
talons
something
on
that
your
does
feet.
not
Yeah, your
exist
feet.
because flying.
Because flying, and why would you need them?
Oh, that's also true.
Yeah, they go what? No, just
Yeah, what if
fly.
you need to climb on the ice? You just, like,
Just
ride
fly,
it.
forehead.
Yeah, just fly.
Oh, does this same shop also have a rain poncho?
Yes, they would have.
I will add that to my expenditures as well.
Sure.
All right.
A treated
basically-
leather poncho
Or
is
like a leather cloak essentially would do
Yeah.
as well. Rain cloak.
keep the water out. Is 10 gold.
Happily, I'm gonna use
I
that
will
a lot
also
anyway.
take. I'm just copying
Okay.
Ivor at this point.
Yeah.
Look at you,
I'm just
like
getting
you,
like a really thick
have you
scarf.
ever been out in the fucking
Yeah,
wilderness
for
on
for you, they sort of they
Betty
don't
shows you
have
her,
anything
her-
to like accommodate exactly
Yeah,
Hessel,
just
but
like a thick scarf.
but they basically give you they put like a stocking and then they take like a leg stocking and then put a scarf in the middle of it and then sew it together to be like a big like head neck wrap that like holds tight.
Sure.
They're like, sure, that'll work. 7 gold.
Okay.
So a winter gear set with a rain coat and extra socks is what? 40
Be-
gold?
It
20.
came to 30. I think mine came to like a total of 38 total. 20 for the standard set, 10 for the cloak, 8 for the extra unders.
Yeah. That was the
38.
math I was trying to do.
I got you, bud.
All right.
I might get some.
Saewyn's got a compass and hopefully a map, and that should
Would
do
the
us
extra
for everything.
underwear include extra gloves as well?
Not usually. It's not considered underwear.
Yeah. You want some thick warm gloves?
I might get some extra gloves.
4 gold for some thick hardy winter gloves.
I will receive that.
You all end up looking sort of like Hessel because Hessel has winter gloves on right now. Those thick black riding gloves. They're like insulated and go up to his shoulder or go up to his elbow. They're literally
All
just.
right, we
just
are winter geared up.
Mhm.
We have gotten horses.
All right. So
And,
Ivar's
Can
gonna-
we leave?
Ivar's going to go down his own mental checklist real quick. Food, water, clothing, map, compass. I
Oh, you don't
assume
need water if there's snow.
that settles the water. Yes.
Mhm.
Thank you for your input, city boy.
Mhm.
If need be, can I roll a survival check to see if I'm drastically forgetting something stupid right now?
Sure.
Oh, not that one. I almost clicked stealth check. It's gonna stealth
Can't
out of
they
here and-
forecast? There was a town crier that with like a news like forecast,
Oh,
right?
the robot.
Yeah.
Bad roll, but turns into an 11
Can we
anyway,
get like
so-
a forecast for the next 2 days?
Yeah. If you go to a town crier, they
Because that'll be when we're climbing.
Mhm.
So it'd be nice to know if like, oh yeah, super major ice storm.
Sure. Give me just a second.
Like the likes of which have never been seen before. But if you just wait an extra 12 hours, it's gone.
Weird how that happens.
It is autumn right now. Okay.
Also, while he's thinking, Rose, is there a reason why you haven't taken that bear trap and like tried to the claw machine people?
No.
Oh my god.
Funny as shit.
I think I left it in a dungeon somewhere. Actually,
I
don't
think you
have
did
it.
too. I think you either
I
left
think
it
it
in a
was. I think it was the
dungeon.
coral dungeon.
Well,
Yeah.
well, that's unfucking lucky. I was using my
Oh, no.
my weather generator, and it is colder than normal with higher winds than average. Sitting between the highs and lows would be like 55 as the high, and like 35 was the low right now.
Mm-hmm.
However, the weather goes not cloudy, slightly overcast, cloudy, potential arcane tempest,
Ah!
which is apt for what you're going.
It's potential. We're fine.
The winds are angry.
An arcane tempest appears like a normal thunderstorm, but possesses powerful magic auras. All spells and spell-like abilities used within the tempest are empowered as if affected by the empower spell feat. Although a spell so affected does not require a higher level spell slot. Spells and spell-like abilities that are there are empowered and unaffected.
I feel so happy that we did these last few seconds of absolute survival planning really quick.
Hey, do they have a west wind stand anywhere?
No.
This is one of the places where the fungus has not spread.
The fungus.
They pop out of the ground like mushrooms.
They do.
You mean like daisies? They sprout out of the snow like daisies.
I think Betty used hers to contact her mom. No, she used sending, didn't she?
Yeah, she was ascending.
So she would still have it.
No, I bought another one.
Yeah, she bought a couple.
Yeah, because I used the free one to contact Zephyr. I used the other one to contact fucking Paylor, and then I used the third, and then I bought one to contact Mama. And then Mama sent me 3 sendings that were all
so you did
upset.
use it?
I did use it. Yeah,
she no longer has her thingy.
Gotcha.
We can no longer contact the gods.
Yeah.
All right, are we on the road?
I got 11 for that roll, so not great, but it was.
Yeah, you feel like you've got everything that you possibly need.
Fuck it. The worst thing that happens is we eat the bird.
I was gonna say you have a cantrip now, so you can just make fire.
And we have a cleric who can create food and water.
Yeah.
Well, let me make sure I have that spell prepared.
I doubt it. It's not.
It's probably not.
Yeah,
it's one of those ones that you don't really need to prepare until you've need it.
Until you need it, and then you're like, shit, I don't have it prepared.
All right, everyone struggle for a day while I wait till tomorrow.
Is this
Suffer.
Which one is?
They're like first level.
It's like first or second level.
Yeah, it's one. It's 1 or 2.
Yeah, it's create food and water.
Shelter if needed to be made on the road.
I don't have food or water.
Yeah,
I have. Oh, there it is. It's 3rd level.
I mean, it's 3rd level. Jeez. But I was like, you absolutely do, because it's not a very high level spell, and it is a cleric spell. Yeah. So
I'm gonna go get a drink real fast, and then we can continue on.
That I prepared it on the days off.
Sure.
I thought I had a tent. Can I buy a tent?
Oh, we got raided.
Oh shit!
Hey.
Hello, raiders. Welcome.
Hi, we're just about to start doing random rolls.
We're just about to start off on an adventure. Welcome. We're Fables and Flumps, and we play D&D on Saturdays and do random shit on Wednesdays right now. But yes, hello, welcome.
Anyways,
so that was a very interesting font choice because it looked like Rollstream is raiding with a party of G.
G.
I mean, listen, if you can go into the numerics or the alpha,
the alphas.
Fuck.
You're right. Carry on.
The alphascape.
The alphascape.
I'm going to continue doing the thing that I normally do. I'm going to grab our little plumb bob. And no, I don't need. I need this to notify where you are.
Hooray!
Woohoo!
You all should have control of this, so don't go throwing it in the ocean.
Ocean.
No!
I don't even know who that was.
Stop it, you monsters. No!
Oh, shit.
It's important.
Anyway, it's important to our DM's sanity, and that's about it. Yes. Random snickering and then silence.
Can we say we did magic coins before we just a buff?
do the
Because we were on the
1,000
ship,
coins.
so
The D1000s.
the day 1000s. We
Roll
found
D1000.
we found a treasure chest, and it's either going to be a chocolate coin, nothing, or you're going to win something. And we don't know what it is.
748.
Oh, thank you for the gifted sub.
Okay,
Thank you.
169.
All right. Yes, we are rolling. Oh, we have a welcome everybody. I apologize.
Welcome to the madness.
Welcome.
We
to the
have a
internet.
random box that has 1,000 chocolates in it that I need to pull up real fast. Because one
And
of
there's
them
a
is
there's
special.
a secret number that we don't between 1 and 1,000
It's like
that-
Ray's secret slime.
that we have to roll in order to win,
He hasn't
and we
done
don't
that
know
in
what we
years.
win when we get it.
I mean, the answer is probably just more chocolate, but that's
I
fine.
hope the answer is not more chocolate.
The
If
answer,
we-
the answer is just a real coin.
Another chest.
I hope
The chocolates in it.
that the answer is not more chocolate or another chocolate coin
God,
chest.
I really hope it is.
Okay,
now.
I have a question. Do any of these have Rice Crisps in them? Because that's like the superior chocolate.
No,
Agreed.
but
What the fuck, Brandon?
Rice Crisps on chocolate is not something that just like existed suddenly. Crisped rice on chocolate was not something that was invented until much
Oh,
later.
crispy.
You
Oh.
disappoint me gravely.
But nope, you get a delicious chocolate. Betty gets a white chocolate.
Yeah.
Saewynn gets a dark chocolate. Hessel gets just a dark chocolate, and Ivar, you get a chocolate with a different colored foil. It says close but no cigar.
Ivar was close.
Ivar was close.
So 865 was close.
Okay, I'm
Um,
putting that in the notes. Like in the Discord.
I'm also putting notes.
All right, almost got there.
You were very close.
Damn.
But
The stakes in this campaign range from nothing to really high, and we're right at the nothing meter. So
yeah, you get a lovely caramel chocolate.
Oh, motherfucker.
Ooh, that's quite nice. Anyway, murder time now.
Ooh,
Oh,
Vampire the Masquerade is fun. Well, I'm glad you're I'm glad you're having fun doing that. I hope you had a lovely time, and yeah, we'll be streaming for a little bit today. So we usually stream about 4 or 5 hours as well. So
yep, we're gonna be going till probably 2 a.m. Eastern about.
mhm.
hurts me.
Anyways, to the north,
I'm so
the
sorry.
mountains.
I'm so sorry.
I'm
The only
in
time we can
mountain
stream.
You are in mountain.
Destroys me.
Shut
man.
up,
It's
you.
like
The mountains dictate your time.
It'd be
It'd
so
be
much
Listen,
so
harder
I
to
nice.
smooth that
respect
trail
them,
around.
unlike some people.
Yeah, I don't respect.
Every time you say the mountain dictates your time, I'm now just picturing like the mountain sticking up and taking hold of the sun.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's
A
what it do.
giant sundial.
All right.
Anyway, moving along.
We
Ah.
ride Rohirrim.
How's the future
No.
roll stream?
All right, we set off, and from the eastern gate, because technically the northern gate would send you to Aureahaven, and I didn't look at the big map, but yeah.
Whatever.
Whatever, it's fine. They all connect around the city. It's cool. But yes, you begin heading eastwardly towards the giant bridge that crosses the river that empties out into Aurora Bay. And heading that way, weather is decent, actually surprisingly fair, and you all... Yeah, I'm gonna do this the same way I do the night and day stuff. I'm gonna have everybody roll me a d20.
Hey.
Highest
All
and
right.
low-
So for those who are new in the chat, we roll basically 20s, and whoever when we're on travel days, and whoever rolls the highest and the lowest gets to roll a d100, and those d100s determine what horrible things happen to us. Okay, so we got so Betty with the nat 20 and Hessel with the 3.
Did
So
you set up a
Don't
thing?
worry about
Okay.
yes, she did.
All right.
Oh yeah, she absolutely did.
All right. So Betty,
it.
She set up 2. She set up one for the coins as well.
that's wonderful.
You got mad with macro power lately.
a lot of
Macro
Like, my mouth
power.
is like- mouth
Macro
is like,
power.
you spam the chat now at this point. I'm gonna kill you.
I have like 2 sentences.
Rose, you should push the
really.
button that tells you about your powers.
38
Yeah.
for Betty.
For those who can't read behind my head,
You should just move.
I'm moving with Nope. There we go. Enemies cannot move in Betty's aura. Stop being level 11. We continue to forget this.
I guess
So,
it's
Hey,
one of
listen,
your
it's actually helping now that it's like in capital letters on the bottom of my bar.
Yeah.
That's
This is true.
fucking hilarious.
Listen,
Is this
it's
the macro in? Where is this?
roll
in?
20.
Roll 20.
That's really funny. Did
Yeah.
they just recently have that?
Really?
No.
No. Oh, you've been able to make macros for a really long time.
No, didn't
Yeah, and you can
Cool.
add like text boxes and stuff to them, so that's what she did. But yes, so Betty jumped the gun there a bit, but so it looks like Hessel will be rolling for nighttime with a 3, and Betty will be rolling D100 with advantage to determine.
Oh, advantage.
Yeah, so you get the better
nat
of the
20,
two.
yeah.
Date's a
82?
better one.
82.
Maybe.
That we know, because he does randomize his table.
Yeah.
He I wouldn't even say randomizes. He bell curves.
That's just sort of, yeah.
Also, if anyone knows what the what do they call it? The purple dinosaur from Monster Hunter. That's the thing that's striding.
Tzitzi-Yaku
It's
or
not
whatever?
called Tzatziki's though. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
it's-
We call it
it's-
Ziti, we call it Tzatziki. It's none of those things.
Tzitzi-Yaku?
it's the flash
I
bang-
believe-
Yaku. There you
the
go.
flashbang lizard.
Yeah, we've got 3 horses, a Zitzi Yaku, and an elk. So
Flashbang lizard.
Yeah, I mean
Flashbang.
that's what it is.
Actually
It is
has
the
been
flashbang lizard.
Actually,
It cares about no one.
My favorite thing actually that's ever been called is the flash photography paparazzi raptor.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That is.
He doesn't have that power because Brandon thought it would be overpowered.
Yes.
Because it would be.
Only if it's 2 feet away from your eyeballs.
Oh. You all catch sight of a sight that most people would miss. As you begin to cross the massive bridge that stretches over the river, you see the last trails of the autumn butterflies heading northward, and a beautiful hill covered with late autumn flowers that are just beginning to fade away. But other than that, your ride is pristine and beautiful across this essentially English-inspired landscape.
Sort of reminds me of home.
That hillside looks like it needs produce flame. I gotta practice anyway.
Oh,
No,
come
it's,
on. The butterflies are enjoying it. Leave them alone.
Yes, and I'll enjoy it when it's all a little bit warmer.
a day's
Obviously, I do not do this.
a day's worth
Yeah.
of travel. I was just waiting to see. A day's worth of travel is put behind you. Now, if you wish to, you can sort of you can push yourself and ride through the night, or you can set up camp.
Can we get a guesstimation if we did a normal march? Would we get there about when the storm's gonna get there, or if we push it, will we really beat
So-
the storm?
If you are here after a day's worth of travel,
Mm-hmm.
if you travel into the night, you can get to this one, but not quite to Trofea, which is like the next city over that y'all can get to. Trofea is sort of your turning point, unless you want to just start heading through like forest.
Oh, so yeah, I'm guessing like we go
Yeah.
from Trofea to there.
Yeah, and then you begin to ascend the mountains.
Yeah.
Feel it'd be wiser to let that storm pass and then head up the hills.
Because it's gonna take
Well, from what
roughly.
he said from the storm, it only makes magic stronger. That includes ours. He said it was like under the empower condition or whatever. where
Yeah.
it's like, I think that means each spell you cast is cast at 1 level higher. or something.
Yeah.
So
So that
doesn't-
storm potentially will occur in 5 days' time.
Mm-hmm.
It will take you. You can get to the mountain in 2 days' time if you push it, if you like overextend yourself. But your horses will start taking some negative effects and stuff. Or you can get to the mountains in 3 days' time. But basically, no matter what, unless you'll wait 3 additional days, you'll be on or near the mountain before or during that event.
I guess really there's no reason to rush.
yeah, because we're gonna be
also-
there when it
yeah.
hits anyways.
As far as I can tell,
Yeah.
the storm, the only negative effect would be if we start fighting spellcasters.
Which hopefully we won't.
No.
So like, yeah, I guess set up camp.
Ready? You all find yourselves setting up camp. Are you setting up towards the river or towards the fields where there's no cover? The northward is mountains or forest, and the river, and southward is field.
They mentioned bandits were active.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll want our fire hidden as much as we can, so we have to.
Yeah.
Okay. Northward into the forest a bit. You pull your horses, and the night captures you rather quickly as the slight overcast begins to come in for the next day. Yeah, I'll have you all set up a. It's not terribly cold. It gets down into the like 40s, which for Rose, it's like 6 Celsius.
Yeah, I'm
6, 7.
Canadian, so I have to be special.
You are Canadian.
Sorry, we're all Americans here, and you know,
Sorry.
Oh, we don't speak the Canadianisms, eh?
All right.
Not just
Well, because
Canadians, it's the
we
rest
are
of the
trying
world.
You just alienated our entire Canadian.
You're welcome.
Fuck! Why can't I talk?
I don't know why you can't
I'm
talk.
gonna take my tongue out and throw it.
Don't do that. That's so much blood.
It'll be like a sticky hand.
Well, because we are trying to hide ourselves from people, I will very quick as we set up camp. I will do a perimeter, and after quickly casting recollection
Mm-hmm.
and sacrificing 2 prepared spells for this, I will cast Mordenkainen's Private Sanctum.
Hooray!
And I will choose that the barrier of the 100-foot by 100-foot area will appear foggy, like a low fog had settled.
Okay.
Because we're near a river and it's autumn and it's in the woods,
Yeah.
a low fog will probably be around us anyways.
Yep.
But this will prevent vision from, including dark vision, from going through it, so nobody will see our campfire. And sound can't pass, so they can't hear us either.
Sure. Yeah. And you said it didn't have any uses,
I thought it wouldn't.
but yeah, you cast your private sanctum and generate a little spot of safety as you make a you all inside this little 100-foot by 100-foot square. Not little.
Yeah, that's 1,000 feet is a lot of
See
space.
a like chunky fog begin to like form around the edges as the spell completes. It sort of rolls down into your space, but then disappears because it is magically being created.
Well, this is actually kind of interesting.
How so?
Oh, well, I just mean, well, we can't be seen by anyone and no one can hear us, but we also can't see outside and we can't hear anything outside. So we're kind of just like in a limbo where there may or may not be something outside the fog that may or may not be approaching us, and we will have no idea. So there's no point in keeping watch, really. Unless we want someone doing a perimeter outside the fog, but in that case, they won't even be able to tell if someone snuck into the fog and is assassinating our friends.
I mean, well,
how far up does it go?
It's 100 feet out, I think she said.
No, the thing is 100 foot by 100 foot, but it doesn't say how high up the fog goes. Only it's basically like a hallucinatory terrain situation.
Cube, so each side is 100 feet, or as large as 100 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could set how high up tall.
But yeah, so yeah, so I'd set it to like probably 20 feet to make sure that none of our fire light.
I could do like half a shift perched on a branch or something.
And I could, well, by nature of myself, I could take 2 shifts and send Manu out.
That works.
Manu's probably the best scout, because Manu can communicate in your head.
Yes. Crest can as well.
Yeah.
Betty looked at Crest's empty eyes.
Good point.
There's nothing going
Good
on
point.
in there.
Nah, he's got puppy dog eyes. What are you talking about?
He's got puppy dog eyes.
Yeah, but it's like Shih Tzu puppy.
No, it's not like Shih Tzu puppy dog.
Is it like kooky bird eyes?
It's I would say closer to kooky bird eyes. Yeah, where it's like you can see when they're thinking something.
Yeah, you're focusing on that. I don't like that.
Yeah. Actually, because we're out here.
And wait, we have 3 or 4 watches.
We have 3.
Okay.
Well, we've traditionally done 4,
Oh, 4?
where it was 4 2-hour shifts.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
I'll just take the last one, I guess.
Can you get up the tree?
How dare you?
Why would he need to?
Oh.
To see over the wall of fog.
Is there any reason why I couldn't just walk the circuit?
I meant
No.
I think that's really the only option if you're gonna.
You
Keep
can go
watch.
in and out as you please. It's not going to be a barricade.
You could also just, I guess, sit, and if anything comes in, then you'll obviously see something walk through the fog.
Yeah. That's why I wasn't all that concerned, really.
Yeah, it's eerily quiet in your little space. Like you walk through this like the densest part of the fog, and suddenly you can hear the sounds of the forest again. And when you're inside, it's just like whoa, it just like disappears. But, yeah.
Betty, while we are, or well, while I am taking my watches, before you take yours, do you want to do the conversation with your mother and your aunt?
Well, I mean, we certainly can. My biggest concern is if we get interrupted by a fucking bandit or something.
Yeah, I don't know if this
Then-
is the time.
All
I
right.
was gonna say also. Yeah, I was gonna say expend the
Also,
energy.
I might be misunderstanding how the spell works, but during the duration of the spell, Betty will not be getting rest.
Yeah.
Oh.
Seems counterproductive right now to what we're currently trying to achieve.
I think we should focus on the mountain, and then after we're done this, also, it honestly wouldn't be a bad idea to give my mom a couple of days to cool off after the conversation we just had. So
Fair enough. She is partially
it's still pretty
fire,
new.
so.
All right. How are you
All right.
setting up your watches, if any?
Well, sounds like I'm just sleeping. So how's that?
Yeah, I think
I
Willow's
perch in the
taking.
tree and I watch, and I keep Nor handy in case I have to use them.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Willow is taking first and second, Betty's taking third, and Ivar's taking 4.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Ooh, I almost made a bomb. I was putting away my sourdough starter, and I clamped the lid shut, and I was like, "Oh wait, no."
Say that on
Home.
Twitch.
In
Fair
Minecraft.
enough. I shouldn't say
In
that. on Twitch.
Terraria, she was.
But that's why I elaborated with the whole sourdough starter thing.
Mhm.
Because my sourdough starter is very powerful and has already broken 3 mason jars.
He wants out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to be free and all over the inside of my fridge.
All right, we're doing watches.
Watches!
I need. You're doing first and second, Willow. I need a perception check from you.
Perception check. 1.
Oh, I did not roll for the night event, by the way.
Nat 20!
Nice. Yes, if you could roll a D100.
Because I guess there's nothing to perceive at the moment until I do that.
10-5.
Okay. All right. I'll have to deal with that later, potentially.
Uh-oh.
All right. Willow, where are you? How are you doing this? Are you staying within and having Manu's?
I'm staying within and having Manu do a perimeter.
Okay.
So would that would be with his perception,
Yeah, but it's still a net 20.
which I think is better than. No, it's worse than mine, but it's still a net 20.
Yeah. Yeah, he is looking out, sitting above, looking down into what looks like, to him, just an empty, foggy space. But he knows what's beneath it. He, at around the end of your 2 shifts, as you're watching and resting, he does begin to spot a eerie green mist coming from the north.
Oh, good.
Doesn't quite
I
get to your camp, but it's just sitting out.
I'll have Manu fly over to investigate with emphasis on not getting spotted by whatever is there.
Roll me a stealth check then, and then an investigation check with Manu.
All right. Come on, Manu. Well, that's a 10 stealth. But he is a bird,
He is a bird.
in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, more specifically, he's an owl.
He's an owl.
He's an owl in the woods at night. Which is
do owls get
Kind of a
advantage on perception checks, I believe?
Keen sight.
Keen here. Yeah, advantage on wisdom perception.
Yeah, make a perception check with advantage, since you're specifically trying to look for something different. Okay.
20.
20. He begins soaring through. The fog seems to cling to the lowest points, as if it's sort of a heavy smoke or fog or whatever. As he begins going further, he gets about 300 to 400 feet away from your camp, and he sees a rather large bulbous flower, unnatural looking, giving off this smoke. With a 20, he is able to see it before he gets too close to it, but he can see several forest critters waking up and walking towards the plant.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Perch and observe.
Yeah, he watches a squirrel walk up its as the tendrils or of the bulb of the plant opens up. It has these 4 long petals that look sort of like tongues that reach out and touch the ground, and he watches as a squirrel climbs up on it and it slowly rolls it in and it disappears within the and then a couple rats and a few birds that flew too low land on it.
Oh.
well,
So
I was
it
right
looks
then.
like so am I correct in assuming that this plant is using its pollen / spores to lure small critters and then eat them?
That would seem so, yeah.
All
Maybe
right.
go away.
I will make a note of that for the morning.
But yeah, he's manages not to get caught within the fog, but you're not certain what it would do to a human, but the biggest thing you see climbing is a fox, so.
That's
All
pretty
right.
sizable.
Yeah, so I'll call Manu back to continue his perimeter, and when Betty wakes up for her watch, I'll just say, so there's a flower spewing green mist about 100 yards north. It looks to be eating things, so if you see it get any closer than it is, please let everyone know. And also try and avoid breathing it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Will do.
It sounds about right.
I'll take care of it in the morning with fire, but we have to avoid it.
Honestly, maybe it'll just go away.
I don't think. If it does, that's even more.
If it just appeared, it might disappear. I'm gonna go take watch.
All right, I'm going to
you want me to do
Zen.
perception?
Yes, a perception check for your
Nor, I choose you. I'm finally using my fucking Blood Hunter dice. Nor of all people.
Nor.
17.
17. All right. Yeah, you hold up the treasured item, and behind you, the sight of the Fomorian giant appears, and through his extended vision, you see more than you were able to see before. And yeah, you can't see from this distance with how dark it is. You cannot see the plant, but you can definitely see the fog. It's coming almost up to the edge of your perimeter. It doesn't seem to be spreading, but every now and then you do see the wind sort of grab it, and it seems to be heavier than the air around it. You're not certain if it will be able to pass through the barrier of the spell or not.
I mean, is it right up against the barrier?
No, it's there's about 20 to 30 feet of distance.
Okay. If it starts to get real close, like 20 to 30 feet is pretty close, but if it's right up against the barrier, then I'm gonna start contacting Willow or whoever's next watch, because that's gonna be an issue. But I'll just watch and see how the wind goes for right now.
Okay. You watch it sort of shift and change. Roll me a d8.
D8. I can do that. I don't have a fun button for that. 1.
1. Okay. The northerly wind seems to be abating it a bit, as it seems to be going further into the forest, which
that's a good
probably
thing.
is its goal.
Okay, that's fine.
It definitely looks like it's definitely not a natural creature, but it's definitely a magical creature that's probably been here for quite some time. But around the end of your watch, it begins to retreat.
Back into where it was?
Yeah, back into the forest. The fog begins to pull back.
Okay. Is the plant? I never
You
saw
can't. Yeah, you can't see the plant from where you are.
All right. Well, when I wake Ivar up, I will make a note of that and just say this is some sus ass plant.
Yeah. Alrighty. You are able to finish your long rest after the third shift is over. Ivar taking the fourth. Ivar, you are awoken by Betty with a long rest completed.
Let me go trigger that on my thing. Long rest done. Okay, all set.
Ready? I need you to roll me a perception check or an investigation check if you are.
You know what? Since it's short rest that refills my potions, we're gonna knock back the one that gives me advantage on perceptions, and also my dexterity real quick when I wake up as my little morning toppers.
Okay.
I'll probably short rest through the last shift and then refill those.
But you are the last shift.
Oh, right. Now, then while we're on the travels, it's fine.
Okay.
The point is, those are the two I'm going to run it with.
You are the last shift.
Yeah. 19. Okay. You do not see anything in particular as you keep your eye out and about, as you make your rounds around the protected sanctum of a camp during your shift. Keep your eyes well peeled for any intruders or any sense or shape of a green fog that does not seem to be there when you wake up.
Mm-hmm. Getting lied to by the bird again. Go figure.
I'm just a jokester.
You're just a fraud.
I'm a mudubba.
This is true. All right.
Alrighty. With that, you all have safely made it through the night.
All night.
You'll be able to make it into Trofea tomorrow, as long as nothing impedes you on your trek. However, that's exactly what we're looking for. So as you all eat breakfast in character, I need you all to roll me some D20s.
But he didn't buy any dice.
What?
They said Betty didn't buy any dice.
Yeah.
Boo.
Oh, this is the first night I also.
Oh
need
my
to do
god,
this
you
now.
somehow got lower than me.
When someone rolls a 1, we're fucked.
No, it's so
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Alright.
Hessel
I'm
at the
fine
first.
for my first day of hunger.
Yeah. Hessel, since you rolled higher than 13, would you like to roll in D100, Dave?
I have a feeling this will be a long travel session. No, let's just get through the checkpoint.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right, Betty, can you roll me a D100 for the nighttime check?
I could do that. 67. So close. So close to the perfect number.
That's literally the one that I was looking at. That's wild. I just read it before like the night ended, and I went, "That'd be funny if we got that one." All right.
Oh no.
I did it!
Can you roll me 2d8, please?
2d8. Do the squirrels come?
Hello?
So are we setting?
DM.
Are we
Just-
sleeping in Trofea or not?
Just a general question, DM.
Yes.
We probably will, if we make it. Given that I am 4 days away from completing my training, am I now proficient enough to train myself? Via study? Since it is fate? To pass the time as I horseback ride?
I would say sure. You've paid your dues. You understand your goals.
You know how to be pious.
Faith is a foundation, and I have built it.
So you gotta have faith, faith, faith.
And what I will do, this will be interesting. It's technically that second that will roll over for your travels later.
Oh.
Okay. Because we'd technically be in town tonight.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Why is this music so aggressive suddenly?
Oh, I forgot to rejoin the music in the Discord.
That's much more.
I also have to rejoin the
My cold ambience playlist sometimes every now and then is like, all right, we're gonna fucking have a boss fight. And I'm like, no, relax.
What is this?
Calm down. The dragon of Skyrim is not overhead.
Yeah.
Not yet.
All right.
I have
But yeah.
a note on my backstory, like on the D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I clearly noted something down, and I have no memory of what it referred to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's burbling mire, outline of something, 2 red points of light.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was
crazy.
your vision for the troll off the bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's good to delete.
I wasn't gonna. I didn't want to say anything because I couldn't remember exactly what it was for. But I was like, I think that was a vision that he
Yeah.
had.
That sounded like a vision just by the very vague description.
Yeah. Yeah, those are the troll's eyes looking at you from underneath the
underneath the bridge.
So good.
You have bones.
And now the troll is bones because
Yeah.
he's dead now.
The troll now resides.
All right.
Lovingly.
So, what do we hit on the way to Trofea?
Nothing. You have a lovely ride on your rented horses.
Or phantasmal horses, or velociraptors.
Yep.
Phantasmal elk.
Phantasmal
Sorry, I didn't mean to misspecies my elk.
Well, treat them nicely or don't at all.
But yeah, you you have a lovely roll through these the yellowing landscape, the grasses having their last bit of sun fading into the that wheat-like phase before they brown and die for the season. Beautiful aspen trees curling and turning that beautiful yellow of autumn, and some long set in it. Yeah, you make your ways down the well-tamped roads of Mordengale to the small farming village of Trofea. You make it there with the ride distance. You have to ride for about 30 minutes after sunset to get there, but you pull into town just as the last eeks of light are able to make it into the sky. So you've got that really pretty dark blue of the sunset as you enter the city. And it's a pretty simple town. Very much it is on a crossroads. From the road you're heading in, one north, one continuing eastward. And everything is sort of on that corner. Seems to be an inn and a simple either the town sheriff's office or a simple jail or something of the combined of the two. Some general stores and things of that clothing, food, anything that a traveler would need as they pass through the city.
I will say, I don't know if the sheriff's office, would that be closed at this time?
There's still a light on inside.
Yeah, a small town would probably know better. I'm gonna ask if they've heard anything about increased bandit activity, specifically regarding the mountains.
No. You excuse me.
Or monster activity, or really anything.
You walk up, and because it is a small town, now they've got the little light on, but there looks to be a deputy or of some sort. A man with a simple breastplate on, but with a big, a wide brimmed hat, sitting outside on a rocking chair on the porch. As you pull up, he kind of tips his hat up. Venture's coming in late, huh?
Took a long time to get here.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Mordengale. Welcome to Trofea. We are delighted to have you stay. There's an inn over there if you're looking to stay the night, if you're looking for something else. So, unfortunately, you'll have to wait till the morning. I do have some protected lands over that way if you're not looking to pay to stay the night somewhere. No.
We'll be staying in town. I just wanted to... Our intended destination are the mountains up north, and I'm wondering if you've heard anything about activity up that way.
He kind of raises an eyebrow. What sort of activity?
anything that we need to be wary of, I suppose.
Make me a persuasion check.
Okay. Odd. Very normal question.
Yeah, it's a very normal question.
29.
29.
My man's
He
being
kind of
paid out.
eyes you up and down a little bit. He's like, okay, I just needed to check you out for a little bit. We've been having a few people riding through at odd hours. Wanted to make sure you weren't, carrying that same worrisome gusto that they've been coming through town. Dress like adventurers, yes. We have had a lot of issue with bandits, especially up north in the forests. They've been making their homes in old mines and caves up there. So yes, if you're going up there, I wouldn't peek my head in too many caverns if you find them.
Let's see.
Unless you're really looking for a fight. Similarly, wyverns. We have been hearing odd tale of some shadowy bat-like creatures, unverified as of yet, but you know how it is. Sometimes people ride the night, and the night seems to make them see things, so uncertain.
Sure. Completely understand. Apparently last night, a couple of these ones saw a green fog, but the other one didn't, so you know how the night is.
Oh, well. Was it like a green, rolly fog that sat deep in trenches? Yes.
Yes, exactly.
It's, well, I don't know what they call them elsewhere, but we call those aspen hearts here. They are magical plant creatures. Technically, they're like a... If you took the body of a dinosaur and then made the head like a big plant thing, and they burrow in the ground and stick their head out, and things come in to be eaten. They charm them with the poison of their fog.
I definitely did observe things being eaten.
Well, I'm glad you're safe. Do you actually happen to know how close that? If it's close to town, we can take care of it. But if it's further into the forest, then well, we just tried to leave
It's
them
about
be.
about a day's ride, maybe 500 feet off the road.
Thinking or not. It's probably too far for us to go deal with it right now. But I'll take a mental note, and if we have some time, we can go deal with that. But I don't recommend breathing in their smoke unless you have a rather strong constitution. As they will eat people, they do have the capacity to do so. But humans fight back too much, so they usually try to avoid places where humans are.
All right, appreciate it.
Yes, do be careful heading up the mountains. Been odd time.
All right.
To the inn.
He readjusts himself in his rocking chair and leans back against the wall. Alrighty. You head over. You cross the streets here are like rather large. Like 2 or 3 carriages could pass through without hitting each other. And people and horses could fit between them still. So there's a large section of road in the center of this city. But crossing the street, you see a rather plain-looking building with a just a tinge of like a what's the word? Yellow varnish on the outside. With a sign that is a little honeycomb with a single bee on it that says the Honey Brim Hearth.
Oh.
Oh.
You enter the tavern.
But of course.
Rather empty. Probably enough seating for about 30 people here, with roughly, I would say, 6 others outside of yourself.
Nice.
Most people, it is a farming town, so staying up late is like 10 p.m. here. So the only people here are deep in their cups already.
Jesus.
But yeah, you find a seat, sit down, and rather quickly a mid-30s half-elf woman comes over with a little like wooden menu that she sets down in front of you. She anything on the menu? The kitchen's about to close, so if order as soon as you can. Are you really looking to stay the night as well?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'm just looking for a room. I don't need anything to eat.
Sure, dear. We've got a lovely lamb stew as a special tonight.
I ate plenty on the road.
All right, you're missing out. How many rooms?
I'll take it.
Of course.
The lamb stew.
Sure, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
So I think just as many rooms for as many people, right?
I think I just have enough right now. For five people, she. One moment, I'll be right back. It brings you rather quickly. She brings you a platter of with 5 keys in the corner.
Nice.
3 large wooden bowls of this like hearty-looking lamb and potato stew with some like peas and carrots in it. A big, like, probably a third of a loaf of bread.
Is there anywhere we need to be stabling our horse?
Oh yeah, we've got stables in the back. Comes with the rooms if you're keeping them. Elias will be taking care of your horses for the night if that's you need him.
Mine's a little unconventional, but he won't do anything. He's fine.
Yes, as long as he's trained, any damages will be sent to you.
No,
And,
he's a good boy.
I'll take your word for it. But yeah, so for now that you are not in Aureacrest, it is 5 silver for dinner.
Nice.
And it is 2 gold per room. So.
Okay.
I'll cover the rooms.
Oh, how nice.
For everybody. So I'll just put down a singular platinum piece.
5 silver for the soup.
Yeah, for the big bowl of hearty stew. It's a lot of stew.
It's probably the last that they have. They just want to get rid of it.
It is the bottom of the.
Oh, but it's so good.
Of the stew pot.
Betty pays in copper and looks disappointed in herself.
I'll just give her a gold.
Okay.
It's good stew.
Yeah.
I had, for some reason, I had just enough copper, and I was like,
she comes back and there's just a pile of 50 copper
Why
and the gold.
50 copper.
They'll change things out and pay for things.
You are awful.
Like, she just scoops up the money.
I put another gold in there because I feel that.
You should.
Don't feel bad. People use copper. You guys just don't. But that's it. After this, I'm putting the copper back. Copper back in the.
I don't care. I'm giving her another. I'm giving her another $1.
Rose, a gold is not $1.
I know.
Gold's like good. Oh, good lord. Like my economy is a little inflated compared to like other people's games, but yeah, still like a gold is like a good day's wage.
I mean, that's fine. If someone put 50 fucking pennies in front of me and was like, "Yeah, here you go, I'm paid for this," like it happens less now that everyone has a debit card. But like, man, when I was a kid, that was terrible.
Yeah.
Just
I
wait
understand.
in line, and you're like, "I'm gonna actually kill this person."
Yeah. I mean, it's why I still have like fucking like $30 of change in my truck because I've got the little like cup that has the change that like slides into the like console.
Well, I mean, I
and I'm like, fuck! I keep needing to take this somewhere to take this shit out of here.
I have cash in my wallet at all times.
Oh yeah, I mean that's just good practice. Like, I had to use cash the last time.
Yeah, Rose, there's definitely a difference between having emergency cash on you and paying somebody in pennies.
Yeah, like bringing around a little froggy purse that has like $7 in pennies. It's like, what is wrong
Nice.
with you? That is a weapon. That is not money now.
I like the idea. The froggy purse is worth more.
Yeah, you'll all set yourselves up. Have a lovely long rest on these semi-comfortable beds. They're not nearly as good as the beds in town or on your boat, but you've been living in the lap of luxury for quite some time now. So
yes, but last night we did sleep on the ground. So
did sleep on the. Thank you, Rose, for resubscribing. She's been subbed for 7 months. That's great. Thank you for the Bezos bucks. All right. What?
Nothing.
What?
I'm gonna refrain from my political commentary on.
Listen, that is what they are.
That is what they are, and I'm not judging you. I'm judging somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Man, based on the next actions you take is based on if I do something or not.
We're not gonna do anything.
We'll see.
I mean, not doing something is
I am going to take a quick potty break. I'm going to go pee real fast, and then we will be back to continue in the morning, depending on what y'all are doing.
Wait, do you mean in like D&D or in real life?
really.
Depends on how I feel.
What are you gonna do?
Don't worry about
Drugs.
it.
We'll be right back, folks.
Drugs.
I hope not drugs.
Drugs.
I will worry about it. I don't know what I've done.
I had to pick someone. I gotta surf the vibe.
What
Someone
vibe am I giving
check.
off?
I don't know yet.
Apparently a failed vibe check.
A failed vibe check. No, that she couldn't have given me a vibe check because she's
currently checking your vibe right now. It's gonna pass or fail.
She's like 3,000 miles away from me.
I was gonna say it's gonna be a delayed vibe check.
Yeah, it's gonna be delayed by an unknown number of years.
Don't worry, I keep track of how many vibe checks I owe you.
Oh God.
I don't.
Once you've done a punch card of 12 vibe checks, you just fucking check the motherfucker with a hockey stick, right?
Yeah.
Canadian style.
No, see, I could handle that more than I could handle 12 consecutive vibe checks.
You've never been hit with a hockey stick.
I have been hit with a hockey stick.
Not hard enough.
That was an answer that I loved.
It was a fantastic
That was a threat.
That was a threat.
That was a warning.
That was a gift from the Canadian.
That was a gift from the Canadian. All right. You all ready to continue?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so.
You
Let's go.
will wake up having long rested. The clouds have cleared slightly this morning. As you eat breakfast at the inn and gather your belongings once more, can everyone roll me D20?
D20.
D20.
19, 13. Yeah, say what? All right, we're
like I'm
rolling
about to
decent.
check.
Okay, Willow's the
I'm gonna get
lowest.
5 checks.
I don't think Hessel's rolled yet. Yep, I'm still the lowest.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's
Betty!
pretty
All
high.
right, Betty, do you wish to roll?
Yeah.
Of course she does. Oh God.
Ready.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You said wish to roll, and I forgot it was an option. I probably would have said no, but you know,
You should have
Well,
said no.
my brain
If
said
you
yes.
roll high, you can choose. That is why I have done this system.
FYI.
Well, unfortunately, I
You have
didn't think
rolled.
about that. So now we
Well,
have this.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
I'm combining these two events.
Oh no. Oh yeah, and the 67 from yesterday.
Yeah. As you will leave town and northward is just forest on both sides. You are taking a forest
Oh.
path.
What is your-
Oh.
I think it's based on hunger level. I'm at 0. So
Yeah, I think you're good.
Yeah, it's another success.
Yeah. All right. But yes, as you take off northward through the forests, to find the path that leads you up the mountains, you get about an hour outside of the city before a blue fog begins to roll across different color fog begins to roll across the
RGB fog.
RGB
We're
You
missing
just
the
need red.
yeah,
Yep.
we've
got
got green fog, blue fog. We just need red mist, which if Hessel keeps not doing great
How
on his
close
hunger
of a blue
rolls.
fog is this to Betty's blue fog?
This is a lighter blue fog. This is almost a
Okay.
sky blue.
I have a better fog.
But yeah, the fog rolls out and covers your path.
Well,
Well,
that's not good.
but he didn't warn us about blue fog or green fog.
Well, you also didn't tip him.
You don't
Are you supposed
tip
to tip the
cops
police?
for information.
You always throw the old man on the porch a coin after he's giving you advice. You get more advice after that.
I don't know that holds
Well-
up for public servants.
Oh, regardless, do we think we can continue, or are we just going to have to wait this out?
No, I'm gonna
No,
do
no,
a
no,
life
send the
sentence
Elkin.
to see if anything's sketchy.
Sure.
Send the Elkin.
How far is your life sentence? 30 feet?
I think so, yeah.
No fiends, fey fiends or undead. Sit from within the fog.
What about just life in general?
Is Hessel giving off his, like, fiendish?
Has also given off a fiendish aura. I don't include the party in the description.
I know, but I just want to double check and be sure.
Yes,
I
you're
feel-
giving off a
I
ghost
feel like
vibe.
I have
if the
20
party
feet of
changed, he
actual
would
life
include
sense.
that.
With 20 feet of life sense, if you go off the path that you are struggling to see now, you see through the what you thought was a tree is actually a hollow,
Mm.
and you sense 4 creatures
Uh-oh.
through a semi-thick layer of wood.
Open the tree and just tell him to get out.
Well, is the tree in the fog?
Everything's in the fog now. The fog is sort of rolled across the road and expanded outwards, and now covers both sides.
Dude, if someone clocked where I was and I was in like a tree that was designed to hide me, I'd just give up.
What are the
I'll
odds
knock.
that these are raccoons?
You begin to hear some panicked squeaking.
That
Oh,
is
it's
right.
squirrels.
Continue yelling at them. They're the evil squirrels again.
Was that us that encountered those, or was it like the other party?
There might be animals hiding from the fog. We might want to hide.
I mean, they can sit in the log all they want. We don't have any other places that we could really hide.
I mean, if Hessel is taking advice from small creatures, I think we should do it. I will dismount
Is
my.
this fog low, like the previous one?
Yeah, it's only about 6 inches high,
Oh.
Oh.
but it's making it hard to see the ground. Like 6 inches to a foot.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fly up into a tree. See if I
Sure.
can get a vantage point.
Make me a perception check.
Perception check.
I'm gonna do
Right.
the opposite, and I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna dig a hole.
I'm gonna try and find some shrubbery to
20.
hide in, and I'm gonna hide low to the ground.
All right.
Someone just has. Don't go low to the ground. You'll breathe in the 6-inch fog.
Do I? Is there any chance? I
Yeah,
can
Willow
recognize
will
that
make
wall?
a stealth check if you're
Willow will make a stealth.
dipping into the fog.
Not with advantage, just a normal ass roll. Oh, it almost was a 1. 13 or 17.
Nope. Not what I need.
Do I see anything?
Not at the moment.
I'm gonna keep looking.
Ah.
Can I try and stealth myself into the tree?
Sure. Make me a stealth check.
It's not gonna be as good, but you know.
Well, to be
We
honest,
did
there's
it!
no really real point in us stealthing. Our horses are here.
Yeah, horses are just standing there.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay mounted on my horse, which does put me above the fog, and just
Yeah.
kind of chill out for right now
Yeah.
until I get more information. On what's
I'm
going on
gonna-
here.
I
I'm gonna
just
take
keep
off my
watching.
glove, bend down, and put my bare hand into it to see if it like feels like it stings or something.
It feels cool. It's cooler than the rest of the air.
I asked the ghosts if they have a vibe check.
They tell you that
We're ghosts and we don't vibe check.
no, they tell you that the fog feels unnatural.
Well, I got that much.
Would I?
Listen, you asked for a vibe check. There we go.
Would I have found anything when researching about the mountain and the?
No, this is odd.
Cursed shit.
This is cursed.
However, Betty, you are the first to spot it. A break in the fog coming your direction. In fact, about 5 breaks in the fog. As the chirping, chittering sound that's coming from that came from the log begins to pick up again. And you begin to hear as you begin to hear these heavy, like flesh against stone footsteps coming your direction rather quickly.
Holy fuck.
As
Everyone,
Level
circle
5.
up.
Okay, I'm using a whetstone.
sure, all right.
Like,
I will be preparing.
As you are surrounded by giant rats.
Rats! It's
Protecting-
rats! It's a pack! We didn't fight rats last week when we thought we would, and now we're fighting rats this week when we aren't.
Inspired by rats.
yeah. Am I in this tree here? Wait, which tree am I in?
This is the the tree that you thought was a tree, but is some sort of hollow.
Which one am I perched in?
I would say, yeah, probably.
Honestly, I'm
porched up
probably like
here.
over. I'm probably like over here.
Yeah. But yeah, these
Here's
rats
the thing,
come
though.
running from the.
Someone's
Can
next
we
How
put
tall
crest
is the
on
tree
just
Betty's
for
in?
Huh?
Can we put
How
crest?
tall is the
just for-
tree Betty's in?
Okay. Well,
How
It has
tall
a-
is the tree?
how tall is the tree? These trees are like 80, 90 feet.
Okay,
Big,
so it's
big
only
boy.
gonna be Ivar, Saewynn, and Willow that get blessed for the first round of combat.
That's okay.
All right.
Alright.
What were you asking, Betty?
Can we put crest on the map? Because he does do things.
Sure.
He
He
does.
does do a lot of
Not
things.
in like a useful capacity though.
Mhm.
He can take a hit or two, I guess. That's good.
I'm gonna say it's another thing for them to.
Yeah.
Do I have him on the boat?
Why do giant rats generate fog? Or wait, no, it's the fog. The
I think the fog is just a separate issue.
fog. The
altogether.
fog is one of the is either 67
Also,
or 39.
I was like, why the fuck are the animals making more noise? They are silent when there's an issue, and it's like, oh, it's the babies.
Yeah.
Babies that are making the noise.
And you banged on the tree.
I don't like the babies.
Oh, these are baby rats.
Yeah.
Oh, we
So
shouldn't
the-
have. Oops, we probably shouldn't have hid here. We should have.
So perhaps if we just leave the nest.
Well, they also probably want to eat us.
You're not wrong.
I don't know where fucking dinosaur.
Don't worry about it. It's
No, I
fine.
have to find it.
All he's gonna do is kick him.
I know, Rose, but you're gonna use you're gonna use him for once. I want to have him. I just have fucking Eblis. I only have the Eblis one. You know what? You can use the Eblis one.
Now.
I'll have to find the other one again.
Oh wait, shit. I have Manu with me.
You do?
I have Manu with me. If I go
Is
quickly,
this good?
if I go
Sure.
if I go quickly, or if I go like
What the hell is that?
early in
I tried to make
initiative.
the crest token work.
Jesus. If I go early in initiative, I can cast Speak with Animals.
The
Yeah?
hell is that? Why
might
are you
work.
so
Oh my!
aggressive?
So
Why are-
Rose, I thought this was so instead of this being like crests, like as a Velociraptor head, I thought
Mhm.
this was the butt, and it was a big worm with a crown. And I was
There
like,
are days I wish I had your
"Whoa,
brain, Brandon.
what? I was looking at it, I was like, what? What is this?
Well, the worm with the crown is gone now. So.
No, crown worm, king worm. All right,
He was the best of us.
He was. Requiescat in pace. For the sake of understanding this, people watching, this is a Velociraptor. It totally looks like a Velociraptor and acts like a Velociraptor. It's a
Talk about it,
Velociraptor.
that's clearly a Velociraptor.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course. It's a Velociraptor.
Why does
He
he why does he need an
stopped laughing.
explanation? Even he knows it's a damn joke.
Now you're just making noise.
Mhm.
Yeah, kooky. I know.
Yeah. Choo, 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 choo.
No, not good kooky.
Choo, 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 choo.
Always good cookie.
Always good.
I said good. Okay.
Optimus
We're
Prime
even.
says good kooky. Alright, roll these. Some quick initiative, because this will not last long, but it will do
It
something.
will last. It will be a thing.
I'm gonna choose to use one of my portents, and so I have a 20 on initiative.
Alright.
Oh, right. Initiative.
So I'm gonna try
Yeah.
and make this even shorter if I can.
Ooh, 14.
Damn it, Betty's gonna kill him.
I
I wanted
Yeah,
to make
right.
did
make
my-
it peaceful.
Oh, did my initiative not get through? Okay.
Why?
Try that
They're
again.
giant rats.
Rats,
Yeah, but if we didn't have to kill
rat.
them, we don't have to kill them.
Fucking killer rats.
We should just kill them anyways. They came at us and they're rats.
Well, they came at us because they thought we were killing their babies.
Well,
Not-
no, we're helping the forest.
Oh, how
I'm
terrible.
objectively right here.
You
No, you're
are.
not.
However.
Well, I'm gonna objectively kill rats. So
No.
No.
I want.
really
That's why I used
cool-
my
I have a
port
really
for my
cool
initiative
idea.
because I wanted to go first.
I don't know if this is gonna work.
Oh wow, they go last, so yeah.
No.
Well, I mean, yeah.
They come up and
No,
they cooey their way into. Well, they sound closer to pigs because of how big they are.
I mean, let's we'll rehome the babies.
Alrighty, I'm not even gonna switch the music because so
Okay, can I do something
I
stupid?
like fan. I love fan.
I'm gonna do
head
something
shakes
stupid.
while
It doesn't
happen.
matter.
No.
All right.
I'll go before you.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's right.
Oh wait,
Betty.
does Ivor go before me?
Yes.
No.
22.
No.
Average of 22. She rolled a
24.
24.
She's
you're
a 24.14, not a 22.14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I looked at the wrong one. Oh, I looked at the wrong one for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Betty,
Carry on.
you
Okay.
are first in the initiative.
You were like, okay, I go first. I'm like, you don't go. Okay, I'm gonna put something I just played in the VTT. Can I just straight up do this in a straight line down at one of the rats?
Do what?
That.
Sunlight strike.
The range
It's
is
only 15 feet.
You're 90
Is it? I
feet
thought
in
it
the
was
air.
100.
It says 15.
Oh, never mind. Can I fly? Let me see. How high am I? I wouldn't have gone all the way to the top of the
I was
tree,
gonna say to get to some branches that have some thickness for you to sit on is about 60 feet.
Okay.
So you can drop that distance, but you will take fall damage after your for a d6 for every and anything over your movement speed.
My numbers were wrong. I mean, I'll just drop it.
Sure, if you're gonna drop down, yeah. Where are you dropping?
Let's drop like here-ish.
Sure.
I'm trying to angle that.
I mean, yeah, you just do that. If
Yeah.
so there's nothing in range, you just take the 2d6. So
Yeah.
okay. Okay. You land hard. You take 4 bludgeoning damage as you land.
Whale. He looked at the trees like, that was not bad. And I'm gonna wreck this one's day.
No, we don't have to. We can be peaceful.
Well, I mean, I can walk to him, right?
You're out of movement.
Yeah, you use
Wait,
your
dropping
movement to
was
fly
my
down.
movement?
Yeah.
Oh, if you're dropping the full 60 feet, it's 4 more d6.
Yeah.
He was
So
saying
that
you
was
could
my
fly
movement.
your
I
movement
figured that was
speed
just like
down.
a free action.
No.
Well,
That's
he was saying you could fly your movement speed down and then drop the remainder of the feet. Or you could just drop the full 60. That's an extra.
Okay, I mean,
4d6.
I'm gonna fly my movement speed down in the drop.
Okay,
so,
yeah, and then you'd be at the base of the tree without movement.
Yeah,
So
that's
you wouldn't be able to
fine.
approach the rat. Yeah. You could shoot it with a shotgun.
I was gonna say I'm gonna shoot it with the shotgun. Though.
No, don't shoot. We don't have to kill them.
We do though.
They're rats.
We don't.
They're giant rats.
Yeah, but I can get them to let us pass peacefully.
these things,
Yeah.
their bodies are about 10 feet long.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they thought you were killing their babies.
All right, let's roll up a thunder smite so everything in the forest is mysterious.
You're just gonna make me feel worse about it. You're trying to make me feel as awful about this as possible.
18.
Well, which one are you shooting at?
Oh, probably this guy. I think I might have disadvantage though. He's 30. 30?
Yeah.
35?
I can't. Why can't I there? I can move. So so his little box ends right here because they're big. So yeah.
Okay.
So that is within 30.
Okay, yeah, then I'm gonna shoot him with the shotgun. Do I hit?
18 with 18, yes.
Okay, and I'm gonna use my Thunderous Smite too, because I just want to see how much.
But you haven't done your bonus action thing that lets you use smites on ranged weapons.
Oh fuck, you're right. Okay, I mean, I'll do that then.
Well, I'm gonna be honest.
And then I
don't
can
know
use
if
a
this
Divine
is the
Smite
fight
on
you
this.
want to blow resources on.
I also don't know if this is the one.
But it's
that
also
we...
funnier.
Yeah.
So
It's
that's-
really funny. That's what I want.
No, we don't have to.
All right.
Okay, let's roll the damage.
We don't have to, guys.
18.
You shoot this fucking regular. I mean, it's a big rat. It's like 10 feet long with it, not including its tail. This fucking huge rat comes through. You just shoot it in the face. One of its eyes is like hanging out.
Oh my god.
It's-
Okay, and
We
can
don't
I roll
have to, guys.
Can I roll an intimidation check?
Sure. So
I could have just
you
done
use
speak
your-
with animals.
you use your other attack to.
If they are actively cowering, I'm gonna take that as like 19.
19. Unfortunately, a mother's love is stronger. She needs to get past you.
Okay.
I don't think she's gonna.
Oh no, guys.
All right, Ivar.
Alright, Crest is gonna go.
Okay, Crest. Yeah. Crest goes.
All right.
Okay, Crest
Crest?
goes, and then Ivar, you're up next.
Yeah, and then
What is
Crest
Crest?
is gonna be Kooky, I love you, but please.
Oh my god,
He's trying to tell you to
guys, we don't have
stop.
to kill the rats.
Alright, we are gonna pounce! Let's pounce on this guy. Let's go that guy.
All right.
So he's gonna walk up, he's gonna do his 5 feet. He's gonna pounce.
All right.
Pouncy, pouncy.
Loss or pound?
19?
19 hits?
13?
Yeah. I believe he needs to make a strength save or not be knocked prone, to not be knocked prone as well.
Well, it's a multi-attack. Does 13 just kill it, or is it alive?
No, it's still alive.
Okay.
These things have a chunky amount of help. For rats, of course.
Okay. This is the strength save for the tail.
Okay, that's what it is. 17 hits. 10 damage. It's still up.
Hey, he did good damage.
He
That's
did.
crazy. He hit harder than you did.
It's got a. What does a huge rat have? Got +1. There you go. 14. Oh, he saves.
Not
It
prone,
takes
though,
23
I think.
damage.
Yep.
It's still up.
Yep.
The other one took 18 and it went down though.
No, it didn't. Still there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It just yelled.
Yeah,
Okay.
it yelled because you shot it in the face.
That's fair.
Now Ivar's up.
All right.
It's so unnecessary.
Which is the one that got shot?
Oh, this one got shot.
Okay. I'm
It's
gonna
so
brandish my
unnecessary.
new crossbow.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Have you attuned to said crossbow?
I have.
Alrighty.
I've ensured this over the last couple of over the course of our ride, so pretty much as soon as our first rest, I made sure I tuned to it.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, do I shoot rat or do I not shoot rat?
Full Viper
I mean,
from.
that
right?
one's not gonna live regardless. So.
No,
It will if we
probably
heal
not.
it.
All right.
I don't want to hear this for the person who like bit someone's throat out.
Oh,
Whenever we were
Matt's gonna
I
like.
did not bite his throat out.
Hell
I
yeah.
scratched him.
Alright. Hell, we're gonna dislike this very much once he gets there.
What's up?
Nothing.
All right. I'm gonna brandish my crossbow and start moving my horse up and away. We're gonna go with what? How far can I go on the horse?
60 feet.
60 feet. This all kind of like really dense woods over here.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna go 60 feet.
Okay, so if you're going into the woods like that, you can only It's
probably 30 then.
yeah,
Right?
it's 30 because
All right, I will with my personal goal. I'm gonna start going up this way. I think it's about 30 from there. I lost my
yeah.
tool somehow. And if this rat, you know what? If any of the rats make a jump for anyone on our team, I'm going to loose 3 bolts into them.
Okay.
So taking a ready action, pretty much.
Oh, if you're holding your action, it uses your action and your reaction to hold it, so you can only shoot 2. But
Okay. Oh, okay. Like I can't use the bonus action on my
Yeah.
own turn. Gotcha. That's fine.
Okay.
I will still do such. So
Yeah.
I guess 1 bolt for each rat that tries to jump at my people. But I am going to move back and away to see if they fuck off. If they don't fuck off,
Okay.
then they die.
all right, you hold your action. Willow.
All right. Action. Utilize Manu to cast Speak with Animals.
Mm-hmm.
Movement. Get here. Free action. Shout in rat common, I guess. Wait. We can
Common.
fix this. We don't have to fight. We were just passing, and we weren't hurting your babies.
Because now that you have spoken to the creatures in common.
In common, they're gonna.
In common, the rats say, "Wait, stop, dude! We don't want you to kill our children, please."
Like, do we all hear this?
Yeah.
Betty fucking what?
Oh, good. Okay, we're good here. Can we stop fighting, please?
You can
I call
have
Crest off.
You can have the shinies. We don't hurt the children.
I call Crest off and I meet.
Shinies? We didn't. We were just scared by the mist.
We're here for the shinies.
What? What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm just making up nonsense at this
No,
point.
they're sort of confused. They're just like they seem to not comprehend what you're talking about when you say the mist.
Blue fog.
They sort of look around. We don't know what you're talking about, but please do not kill our
This
children.
is an extended conversation. Maybe we're not in initiative anymore.
I mean, that's up to y'all.
I think I might be next anyways,
Yeah.
but I want to psionically link with them and see if something is linked with them and communicating through them. Like maybe the fog is controlling them.
As you psionically link with them, the fog does seem to be granting them increased intelligence, but not in a controlling manner.
Weird.
Okay, are we out of initiative?
I mean, that's literally up to y'all. Like,
if they're not willing to attack, I'm not gonna.
If y'all kept attacking till their turn, then they're going to fight you. But if you all stop, then so are y'all stopping?
I will not fight, but I will keep the crossbow up.
Yeah.
I will cautiously approach. All right.
I'm gonna drop Speak with Animals because obviously that's not needed.
No, Brady's gonna cautiously. All right, I'm so sorry about that. Can I help fix it?
The eyes hanging out of the one you shot.
I can try and fix it.
I need you to make a medicine check and then a.
Okay.
No, oi.
19.
Okay. You managed to.
Hey.
It's like, it didn't burn. Stop.
Okay.
But you managed to get the eye back into what remains of the left side of its skull.
Okay, I'm gonna pump 20 lay on hands. Just to replace what I did.
Right, it usually uses 18 to get it back up to full.
Okay. Does the eye kind of...
Yes, everything seals back up.
Okay, and for the other one, I'm going to use the rest of my lay on hands.
Alright. It uses 23 to get back up, so...
Okay, it's not... It doesn't have 3 hit points. Wait, how many lay on hands do I have?
Whatever 9 times
Paladin
5
level
is
times 5.
45.
Okay, yeah. So I have 2 hit points left.
Yeah.
So
Or
yeah,
you're 7.
No, it's 40. It's 40. So.
Oh, you're 8 paladin. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
see?
so you have 2 hit points left.
So
Well,
yeah,
just level us up real quick. It'll work
no.
out.
Yeah, this was so
yeah.
super
So
valuable.
Betty uses everything in her arsenal to heal these guys. And she backs up slowly.
Sure. All right. I need since who was the roll lead 67 originally?
It was Rose.
It was Rose. Okay.
Rose rolled both of them.
Rose, roll me 8d6.
8d6.
Hmm.
You find roll me 2d12. Roll.
That's shit.
Okay.
That's okay.
You don't know what it is.
You find 27 art objects in the tree, in the nest.
Oh.
Also, all of these rats represent 4 rats.
Oh, that's a lot of rats.
Yeah, there's like 16
There are
baby rats in there that come
16
Usually
baby
how it
rats.
Yeah. But yeah, they clear out of the nest so you can gather the shinies if you wish to take them. Because they've just been stealing them from people.
They don't know what they are.
No, yeah.
I ask if there's anyone in particular that they really don't want us to take.
I mean, they're like, all shinies are wonderful.
Okay, we'll take all the shinies.
No, okay. You have saved our children. It was fair trade. As you take them, so 8 of them are worth 50 gold pieces, and the rest are worth 25.
Okay.
What's 27? Oh, it's 19.
Yeah. But yeah, little little pewter picture frames and silver goblets and things of that nature. Anything made out of metal that's shiny and does not corrode. You do find one of the helmets is like a golden helmet from somebody long since dead, with skull still inside.
Jesus Christ.
If I give them a few ball bearings, will that make them happy?
Yes, very much so.
I will give them some ball bearings.
Hooray! We love ball bearing.
Yeah, I'll give them like 100.
Hooray.
100 ball bearings.
Excellent. And then all of the rats.
I'm sure the baby rats are fucking thrilled.
Yeah. And then all the rats climb into the little tree hollow.
So did I restore sight to that one eye, or is it just not going to get infected?
Probably. With the 19, probably. But yeah, the tree hollow fills with rats of just like massive proportions, and then the fog slowly goes away, which they're hooray, we saved the kids, and turns back to squeak.
As the fog goes, I'm just going to ride Crest and get out of here, because
yeah,
they might start turning as soon as they see us again.
Go on. All right, I'm going to get back on the illusory elk. And,
sure. I'm going to delete these rats, because I might use this map again. Bleep.
As we head off, I'll just say, see, I told you we didn't have to fight.
I'm going to be honest with you, that's the first time that's ever fucking happened, so...
It really isn't I told you so kind of deal.
That was a unusual encounter.
Fair. But
Strange.
this is the second I told you
They came
so.
charging through the fucking forest. I'm not, it was...
Would you like a nickel for it or something?
I don't... Shut up.
No, but I will say on the road to Jehesta, when I set fire to all those infected trees, you all thought I was mad. And then what happened? I was rewarded for it. By owls, but I was rewarded nonetheless.
I wasn't there for that, so that just sounds like
I
you had a
don't
good
remember
drug
that
trip, so well
happening
done.
either. She might be gaslighting you.
I
No,
yeah.
no,
Sounds
that's how
fake.
Manu got super powered.
Yeah.
Is from
Yeah,
that.
she's trying to spin a yarn here. Ivar.
I suspect so.
Yeah, honestly, that seems about right.
Rewarded by
Saewynn,
owls?
please.
Come
Surely
on.
there's one bastion of truth here.
Oh, look at that. Saewyn's riding silently ahead of us.
Wild. I carry on.
You all
All
ride
right.
off into the night as everyone gaslights Willow.
No, there's
Potentially.
no gaslighting here because I don't believe
Oh, well,
them.
attempted gaslight is still gaslight. It just,
No, it's only sparkling deception. All right, so I guess it's my turn to roll. 'Cause that was the fucking
that
morning.
Was the morning, yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, someone marked down you have 19 art objects and 8 worth, or 25.
Betty feels bad, but Betty also got loot, so
Yeah.
and also they didn't.
I'll mark it
die.
down after I roll my d100s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also giant rats. I probably wouldn't have felt bad either way.
82.
82.
I mean, there's literally no way to
I
know
think
that they have
that's
human
the
intelligence.
flower again. Oh no, that's the butterflies.
Yeah,
That was-
yeah, the party runs across a beautiful hill covered with colorful flower. Oh, wonderful. Oh, actually, this one, if you are in a forest,
Oh.
just at the end of your vision, you spot, passing through the trees, heading away from you, you spot just a glimpse of a unicorn.
Hey, unicorn!
Well, we should hunt that right now.
Yeah, if we drink the blood, we're immortal.
Just you.
Can I fact check that game?
Sure, make me an Arcana check.
Because I feel like the Brandon answer is going to be much worse than
God, I hope so.
I mean, I guarantee you, if we kill it and use it for alchemy ingredients,
23.
23. Killing a unicorn is like a direct affront to several different gods, but yes, their bodies can be used for alchemical things, which is why they are now rare, because wanton mages would go, neat! Chop!
All right, so you are correct about the alchemy ingredients. However, you would be committing an affront to at least 5 gods.
The horn's so fucking special. It's just a horse with a horn.
I can't tell you this.
They are bastions of natural magic.
I remember reading in one of the books when I was looking for things about petrification. Apparently, they're rare here now. They weren't rare before.
Were they rare 300 years ago?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
are they delicious?
Unsure. Not many people talk about their meat. They usually just kill them and take their horn.
If we come back this way and it got eaten by a tiger or something, we can take the remains.
I won't object to scavenge.
That's not.
We should not attack.
The unicorn casts fly on itself because it can do that and clops through the sky. They can also teleport and shit.
Good for it! I'm so happy for the unicorn, the fucking horse with a horn.
Yay!
You have one feature that makes you more remarkable than the others.
It has up to 5th level spells. What do you need?
Apparently more than that. As weird as that is.
D&D unicorns are so ridiculous.
Anyway. Carry on down the road.
Anywho,
or the path or whatever.
They can cast Pass Without Trace infinitely.
Oh my god.
I love the idea that it just follows us.
If it
It
feels
could,
like
and
if
we
it
would
feels
never
like
know.
it is if it feels like it is within danger, it can teleport itself magically.
I'm out.
To
How
from
the fuck are they extinct? They have like every single capability.
self heal as well. The shimmering shield. They can cast
Unless
shield
you
on
kill
themselves.
it with a meteorite, I don't think, you know.
I'm
Just
sure
bring a
you can get
fucking
healed,
big
though.
sword. They do have magic resistance, dude. Their horn is magical.
Wow, big
All
sword
right,
might not
so I
work.
guess set up camp again.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah,
I
might
know
as
my
well.
skill set. I lay out a bedroll and go to bed.
you all kicked
As
to
do
the
I, and I
foothills.
cast Mordenkainen's private sanctum again.
Yeah.
I am Betty.
Wow. Okay, that's great.
And I take first and second watch again.
I wonder if we can poison Hessel.
Why? No.
Betty would
Don't
present Ivar with the 2 poisons that she's already made. I was gonna give it to him, but we could kill him with it.
I was gonna say I was gonna look at the poisons and then try to judge the quality of these things.
If I remember,
which-
I got a nat 20 on one of them.
yes, one of them is very high quality, if I remember correctly.
That one's pretty good.
The other one's passable.
It's passable.
It's
aight.
it's poisonous.
It's poison.
You know what?
Would-
As he sleeps,
Would it hurt me?
I'm gonna tuck it in his little sleeping bag so he wakes up with them.
The high quality one might actually be able to hurt you.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm immune.
You will not get the poison condition, but the acid will surely do some damage.
Oh, the acid will get me. All right then.
Alrighty then.
All right, Manu, watch.
Manu watch. Yes, I need.
I think you're like Manu's doing the watch. No, it's Willow doing the watch. Manu's just helping.
Wow. Don't give the little boy credit.
Without Manu,
Ridiculous.
Willow wouldn't be able to. So.
All right. What was I gonna say? Did we roll the P100 for you?
Yeah. Because I
Oh yeah, it
rolled
was the hills.
82 and it was the unicorn.
It was the hills and the lifting of the forest of a unicorn. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. And I need to make a roll.
Should I roll perception check?
Yes. Roll me a perception check with Manu.
17.
17. You all begin setting up for the night. Whatchamacallit? Just everything going as intended. The private sanctum. About, I would say, 2 hours into your first, or yeah, I guess that would be the end of your first section of watch, Willow. You see about 250 feet north of you. The very telltale signs of somebody lighting a fire with a tinderbox. A spark, little flame, and then you see a campfire being set up.
All right, Manu investigates.
Make me a stealth check with Manu.
Manu's all glowy and shit too, right?
He is a little glowy.
Well, you gotta look real hard through the feathers.
Wait, what?
I always sort of imagined it as like part of the feather design.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, no, as part of Manu's, I guess, exaltation, he has a slight glow to him.
I was gonna say, why would the feathers stop that? It makes no sense. The feathers are a part of it.
23!
Much better. Manu actually stays like not near the lowest branches of things. Make me another perception check.
Okay. Da, 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 perception. Advantage. Roll.
Well,
Oh,
Even better.
yes, 23.
You see, the Manu sees into their very souls as they sit around the campfire. Two of them are rather brawny. Two of them are a little more thin and lithe, but looks like a group of adventurers. They're setting up camp. Looks like one is setting up a fire spit to roast some meat.
Okay. Gonna eavesdrop.
Sure. It's very traditional banter, I would say. They're talking about some the hunt they just finished. You can see they have like packs full of what looks like untreated leather or something. Yeah, they're just sitting around a campfire while the one with the biggest arms is slowly turning a fire spit and drinking ale with the other. Seem to be in good spirits.
All right, so they don't appear to be bandits.
I mean, they're not going, we can definitely kill those people. They're just like, oh yeah, and that one got shot right in the eye with a. You're such a good shot, Travis, or whatever name.
Travis,
Yeah.
whatever your name is.
Yeah. But
Whoever the fuck you are, Travis.
the name was already there, so
Yeah, name was on the edge of his brain.
yeah. But yeah, they're talking about a successful hunt. They're not saying what it is specifically, but they've got a fair bit of loot on them. You can see they've got, the thinner ones have like satchels that have things stuffed in them. They're sort of lumpy, but from this distance, while maintaining stealth, Manu cannot tell what is in those.
Get a little bit closer.
He'd have to break stealth to see what's in them. Because he'd have to go into the camp.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I won't do that.
Okay.
He'll just Screech wants to make him jump and fly away.
What was that?
Screech wants to make him jump and then fly away.
Yeah.
Wait, you won't break stealth to go see something, but you'll break stealth.
No, he's like flying away from them and then
they
Screech.
kind of, what was that? And the big one like flips over, like knocks his fire spit over, grabs a big axe. This Manu shrieks and flies away. The banshee is near.
All right.
Now,
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
He resumes his post.
I believe Betty and Ivor.
Yeah, when Betty gets up for her watch, Betty, there are some others to the north. Appear to be adventurers, might also be bandits.
All right, good to know. I perceive.
23. And in fact, you do see, by the time it is your shift, you do see a tiny, like, rolling ember of a fire that's not quite been put out, but and then a long waft of smoke, but
Okay.
no activity. Certainly see what direction they are.
But yeah, I'll ride out my shift until Ivar.
Yeah.
Cookie,
Uh-oh, it begins.
I cannot help you. Is this a cookie bird? Cookie bird? No. Don't act like you don't have anything.
Don't.
You put your entire corn cob in your water.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like corn soup. Alright. Yeah. You all, Betty finishes her watch and wakes Ivar.
I inform him of the adventures that are probably sleeping at this point.
Yes.
All right, which direction?
I point.
They're across the road east.
I will settle myself into a nice little area where I can kind of stealth and observe most of that approach
Sure.
as best I can.
Make a stealth check and then perception.
You got it. It's gonna be stealth, I believe. So do I get advantage for the armor again? Was it? What the hell was it? I can't remember now.
I think it gets
Where is that armor?
rid of the disadvantage. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it was just removes the disadvantage and nothing else. So cool. Stealth. Great.
Okay.
And
As you
perception.
crouch, the ridges get deeper and it becomes a matte finish, not catch light.
Yeah, we'll still knock back the advantage potion for perception checks just because we're doing this a lot.
It crinkles up like the Nilfgaardian armor
Oh god, I hate
but
that.
in a way that makes sense and isn't stupid. Like it gets more like carapace, I would say, not like wrinkled cloth.
No, if you're talking about the TV show, that just looks like a sad sack.
Yeah. It looks like yes, he's got a steel nutsack.
It just looks like a very dried up scrotum. It's terrible.
It's very bad. That's what I was talking.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, they also threw me for an absolute loop too because they added that as a free DLC to The Witcher 3
Yep.
and did not notify me that they activated it. So I ran across the first person. Like, who the fuck is that? Oh
no.
That man dies now.
You're wearing a scrotum, aren't you?
Oh. You got some balls wearing those balls. Anyway, carry on.
With a 26, with a 14, none of them seem to notice you. With a 26, they seem to be, with that, and because it is, I believe it's full moon. No, it is the opposite. It is, disgustingly dark.
Disgustingly dark.
It is almost too. They're fucking. Yeah, they're literally waning gibbous and waxing gibbous fading. So it's like the tiniest slivers of light. So it is pitch black. So bet you point in the direction, you can still see some smoke coming up from like some tiny embers. So you know the general direction, but yeah, you don't see anything that denotes if they have eyes on you or anything.
I say, well, it is what it is. Just keep an eye and see if I find movement in that direction. Other than that, gonna settle in.
Yeah, you seem relatively safe. But yeah, morning comes. As day breaks, you can finally begin to see their camp. They're not looking in your direction. They're looking at the road, the one that seems to be. Well, you wouldn't know this, but definitely like it looks more archer-like, is sitting and looking down over the road that is close by them.
You are correct. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You lucky bastard.
Okay. Noted.
I just want to see him break. That's all I want.
with this,
Is that masochistic yet? Do I care? No.
I just need a singular roll because by about noon, you will be at the base of the mountain. So yeah, everyone roll your d20s as you eat breakfast.
12.
Oh, natty one.
Oh,
3.
well,
The one
Well,
has
someone roll a 13, and then you can do it. No, all
No.
right.
Absolutely not.
Betty or Ivar, one of you roll a d100.
Ivar, do it. I already did this today.
you got it. There's your D100.
69.
69.
nice.
I win.
It's the 69. You know, very apt.
Okay. Yes.
Oh no.
As y'all finish your breakfast and take off,
It's better not to do with the things that were in my box.
no.
Okay.
As you all take off heading towards the mountain now, sort of splitting off and following natural trails like deer trails to make your way in the direction that you wish without eating too many leaves as they scrape past you. You begin to hear heavy winds in front of you. Sourceless at the moment, echoing through the thin or the high walls of some of the mountains that have begun to start as you enter the Thundering Spires mountain range. But high above you, after about 2 hours inward, a couple of rocks fall down and sort of spook your horses a bit. And looking up, you see what looks like pairs of air elementals dueling each other, slamming up against stuff and causing rocks to fall. Unless you involve yourself, they don't seem to mind your existence.
That's fine. They can do whatever they want.
But they're definitely like beating each other to death for whatever reason.
Nice.
Listen, it's their culture. I'm not gonna.
Yeah. But that brings you to the base of the mountain that you're looking at the moment. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the winds are heavy here. Like even just they are a natural funnel. And you can feel you're sort of like your horses are putting their heads down. They're slowing down. They're not able to go full speed in here. And you're beginning to follow like either natural or old carved whatchamacallit, old carved roads and mountain passages is the words that I was looking.
Oh, good.
But you were at the base of this, at the moment, from your understanding, unnamed mountain.
And how long did you say we were running for?
So
Since we woke up?
it's about noon, so at least 4, maybe 5 hours, depending on when y'all woke up.
Did we see Hessel like looking a little anxious or frantic?
No.
No.
Oh yeah, what did you roll today?
I mean, he's
22.
fine. Like he's a 22, but I'm just wondering if there's like at any point in this have we noticed behaviors that are like.
I mean, if he fucks it up too many more times, we will notice.
Yeah, he seems fine.
Okay.
You saw him, picking at his teeth with a little, like a toothpick this morning, but nothing out of the ordinary. But, with that third one, I believe tomorrow you go up 1.
Yeah, I don't get to say it tomorrow. I just go up.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. All right, so how many of us can fly?
Negative.
I can give people the ability to do so, if needed.
How many people? Because I
Two,
have
I believe?
something that will enable 2 of us to get up.
I can give 2 people the ability to fly.
And Betty can just fly.
Also, I mean, I can just turn Crest into an obelisk.
So that's
Oh,
2,
he's such a
4,
dickhead when you turn him into an
6,
animal.
But
7.
the only concern I have is, has the storm developed yet, or is it still fine?
It's still fine. It's from your understanding, it's 2 days away.
Okay. My only concern with the Eblis being a larger creature ferrying someone is that the winds might be more dangerous up high, so we probably want to avoid large wingspans, which is why magical flight's great. You just
I'm-
sort of go.
I'm a bit
Oh,
concerned
so
about winds in
by your
general.
logic, that counts out my idea.
Why is that?
Polymorph giant swan carrier person.
I see. I mean, if it's our only option, it's our only option. I can just scale it. I have no problem climbing, and I can give 2 other people the ability to fly. If that let's just say that covers Ivar, Saewynn. We have Betty who can fly. I can just climb. Willow,
Can
I
fly.
assume, can just take care of yourself with that polymorph.
Yes, I can.
Sounds like a good plan.
To be honest, if how long does polymorph last?
An hour.
How long does my flight last?
Fly lasts.
It's only 10 minutes.
I think it's 10 minutes.
So really, my flight is only beneficial for like a short burst to like cover like we make it to a ledge and the next traversal's hard, so I give people the ability to fly. So polymorph plus Eblis to cover Ivar and Saewynn,
I just turn Crest into an
I
obelisk right
think
now.
is the best option.
You unsummon Crest. He turns into
Yeah, I
a
unsummon
poof of
the
raptor dust. And then begin the ritual summoning of Eblis
Oh,
Crest.
Crest will be like, "Holy shit, I can talk!"
Well, I mean, he has the
Oh,
little band of
I-
talking.
Yeah.
I
he does.
put on my scarf.
He just never has anything to say.
What does your scarf do?
Well, it's just gonna be cold now, so
Yeah.
I put it
Oh,
on.
fair enough.
Yeah, I'm putting on my jacket.
It is relatively cold.
Yep.
Guess
Time
I'll
to
start.
put on the cold weather gear and get ready to climb.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Willow, I presume you're transforming yourself.
Oh yes, it would make more sense that way.
Okay.
If we
So-
were doing, if it was any other possible configuration, I would probably do it to someone else. But
No, that's fine. So someone on Willow's back when she transforms, someone on the Iblis. Betty can fly, and I can keep up by running up the side of the mountain.
I mean, you're saying this like we're immediately faced with a sheer cliff.
So you can either follow the path around the mountain, which you can see it begins to turn and it goes up at a 10-15 degree angle, which will take you probably several days to walk. Or ride the horses up.
so we are being faced with this year.
These mountains aren't sheer, but I would say 30-40 degree angle.
So steep.
Steep. Yeah. Could be walked, but you know. They're not gradual inclines. But they're like craggy. And you can see a lot of like moss and trees growing on them.
I'll tie up the horses like sort of off the road in a grassy part so that they'll have
Yeah.
plenty of grass. And then
I mean, how quick can we do this? How tall is it? Do you think an hour is enough to just get to the top?
It's a tall mountain, but it's not like These are not high mountains, which is why there's still like grass and trees all the way up to the top. A mile and a half at the highest, maybe. Like you can see it.
Yeah, that's doable.
There are some low level clouds, but when they're not there, you can see parts of your goal. Like
That's very doable. And if we need to, we can take a break halfway up or something.
okay, so Willow's transforming. Betty has summoned
into a swan that is as large as the Iblis, just with shorter legs.
Yeah.
I'll stick with the Eblis. I think I trust that better.
The swan hisses at you.
Cool. Absolutely not my problem. Any more reason for me to trust that thing.
All right. Who is riding Willow?
Don't be as much of a dick.
I think that leaves the Saewynn.
All right. I just wanted to make sure.
Does everybody mistrust me so much?
It's less
Yeah.
you and the fact that it's a swan.
Yeah, the demon bird is better.
I could have chosen Canadian goose. That's been
Giant Canadian goose. All right.
All right. I guess we'll make pace and quickly find out who's the slowest, and then just keep pace with him.
Alrighty. I believe the fastest is the giant swan, and the
yes, it
slowest
is.
is
80 feet per round.
is the Eblis, which is at 40? Or is
Let
it
me
60?
see. Let me go to.
I don't think the Eblis is wildly fast.
It's 40.
My movement speed is
Like
40.
I could have
I
definitely
can
summoned a
dash
swan.
with
I
a
just didn't
bonus
want to.
action, but I might still be the slowest because I have to go at an angle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas
So
they have like more
you will
freedom
just take
in
longer
vertical
by
movement.
default.
Yeah.
Well, you're going. If you want to stay with the group, you are going. You're going full speed, and they're dashing to keep up.
Uh-huh.
How
Uh,
fast is Betty's flying speed? Are you faster
My
than the
flying
others?
speed's 45.
45. 40,
Okay, so you're good.
44.
45.
But yeah, you all begin. You make it. I would say at that speed, dashing 80 feet. You all make it to the second ring of the spiral of the walkable path in about 15 minutes. So roughly cutting a day off of travel.
That's pretty good.
And then yeah, you keep going. You keep going up. Because yeah, that is a wide circle.
Wide base.
Yeah, wide base slowly coming around this big mountain. Another 10 or so minutes gets you up to the second spiral. Heavy winds, and I'm going to need everybody to make me a perception check.
You got it.
As the cloud wall at about a mile up starts to get in your way.
The swan has keen sight, so I
Alright.
get advantage.
16.
23.
Natural.
Ooh.
Though, do I have trouble navigating if I'm literally just on the mountain?
Yeah, well,
I'm not.
yes,
I can
because
kind
you
of
go
just
to
follow my feet.
well, you go to step as the world is enveloped by cold, wet cloud as you get drenched, and I believe with the rules of spider climb, your feet go out from underneath you as you grab on. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Dex save.
I was gonna say, do I see this? Am I able to like?
No, you guys do not see him.
Oh no, Hessel. You can fly. You can cast fly on yourself.
Well, no, you know.
What am I slipping on? Is it just ice?
Well, so
Water.
yes, as the clouds are touching the mountain, they have become slick with water. And you go to step and you misstep because there wasn't like a piece of mountain there. It was just fog, and then you like catch your foot on it and begin to slide. With the 24, you manage to hold on. You begin having to find footholds that are not wet for you to continue climbing at full speed. So for about 5 minutes, you lose Hessel in the clouds.
Oh no, and we don't even know it.
Yeah, you will come out and
Is his hairpin working right now?
I mean, yes, but y'all don't know that he's missing.
Is my
No, I
hairpin
know, but I'm
working?
just saying if he fucks up and we don't see him, can he call for help, or is he?
Yeah.
Is my hair?
I think your hairpin for the first time in like 2 months.
With travel time, definitely it's
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yours is working now.
Yeah, it came back, if I'm remembering correctly, when y'all got, like, the first day y'all were in Aureacrest, so. But yes, yeah, you begin having to, like, manually climb. It's easier, you still have, like, a climb speed, because you can plant your feet, but you just have to find dry spots. The cloud eventually covers, or clears the area, and you all notice that Hessel is not with you.
He's dead. Better your captain now.
I mean, always was.
Nah, okay. Someone should go find that out.
Someone else. Travis.
Saewynn, you're now captain. What do we do about Hessel? Fall behind, or should we go find him?
Should go make sure he's keeping up.
I'll go find him.
I was gonna say I'll take the Eblis, I guess, but
I mean,
Betty can just fly over there. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna just say through the hairpin, Hessel, are you all right?
I mean, yeah. Can't really see anything.
Having trouble keeping up?
I don't know. I can't see anybody.
Yeah,
I'm kind of just progressing at my speed.
Yeah. I mean, that's not a great sign, but okay.
Right, so you're still in the clouds.
Are y'all not? I thought I was going pretty quick.
We're above the clouds.
The swan would have stopped flying as soon as the sounds of concern started.
Yeah.
Want me to come and carry you up?
Yeah, you'll die.
I don't know if that was a threat or if that.
You're just like much too small. I don't know that you could.
I'm never doing anything for you ever again. At all.
That's good. Ooh, shoulder. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I stood up to do
your shoulder?
Huh?
Was that cracking sound your shoulder?
Yup.
Oh.
I stood up to like do a little bit of a twist, and it was like crank.
Oh god, that came through.
Well, I've got my sound gate off.
I'm still never doing anything for Hessel ever
So I can do this. Oh, there's only one. But yeah. About another 5 minutes or so of waiting, Hessel, the ground gets dry enough for you to continue essentially sprinting up the mountain, defying gravity style.
Gotcha.
But yeah, you all see him a minute later, but Yeah, he's a little damp, but he's alive.
I'm just gonna keep going.
Swan's gonna hang back to make sure he doesn't fall, and then gonna
No,
keep
he
going.
can take care of himself. It's fine.
No, Swan's gonna do what the Swan's gonna do. You cannot determine what the Swan will do.
No, but I'm just saying he's made it very clear that he doesn't want help.
Yeah. But Swan is the fastest. Swan could get up to the top like half the time, basically. But yeah, he clears it. Yeah, it's getting cold up here. Well, yeah, still cold for everybody who lives in this world, but not for Rose, because she's gonna laugh. As it drops to about 20 degrees here. So -7 Celsius.
Oh
That's
my
not
god,
cold.
Brandon.
Rose, that is literally considered uncomfortable for 90% of humans.
20 degrees is pretty nice out.
I'll say
See?
20 degrees is kind of cold, but I would amend that statement. I'd say 20 degrees is bad if you're Texan.
I mean, if you're anybody who lives near the equator at all, it's bad for you, which is what I was considering. I'm considering the world as a whole. You know how few people,
the world average.
you know how few people live high, like higher than like where Canada starts. Like just on a like the global scale of latitude, longitude.
Not exact numbers, but yes.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
I live above Canada.
You do.
You don't live above Rose.
You do not
I don't live above
Rose.
Rose. Rose is higher than me.
I was gonna say, yeah, we're playing the technicality that because Canada wraps, but sure.
Yeah. I mean, even if it wraps, there's literally 90% of humans live within the band that I am describing. Where it almost never gets below 20 degrees.
When did I ever claim I was part of the 90s?
I knew you would complain about it, Rose, or
well, I wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah, you were gonna yell at me. Yes, this is technically uncomfortable, and yes, if you are not wearing winter clothes, you start taking disadvantage on stuff in D&D because of this temperature. Literally.
I don't think it's disadvantage worthy. There's not.
I mean, I could see disadvantage at 20 degrees, especially if you're out in prolonged.
I would certainly say disadvantage in like dexterity stuff because like your hands are
you start. So if you have no clothes, if you have nothing but normal clothes on after 20 degrees, you start taking a disadvantage in strength and dexterity check. Because and you start getting tired. If you have those clothes on, you can go up to what is -30, and then after that you start taking disadvantage on all checks made outside in the weather, even with normal cold weather clothes on.
I'm surprised that they went strength and dexterity and not dexterity and intelligence.
Yeah.
People get stupid.
Oh yeah, when your brain is chilled, you get dumb.
Yeah, or dexterity and charisma, because people, when cold weather happens, and God forbid when snow happens, people become just straight up
straight up that's what came through.
Straight up assholes.
Yeah.
Because
the convenient internet censor.
Yeah.
Because like there's a whole, it happens every year, but there's a whole controversy every year here of like people putting like plastic furniture in cleared out parking spaces and basically like claiming parking spaces, and it's like, that's bullshit because you didn't clear that out, the city did.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but regardless, so it's getting cold.
It's getting cold. But the clouds are few in number. But you make your way within the 45 hour mark, or 45
hours? Jeez.
Minute mark. Shush. You make it about 3/4 of the way up this mountain. which is where it starts to get craggy. Instead of a flat, smooth incline, that begins to fade into sort of these craggy natural steps. But you still have 15 minutes, and you are pretty much almost there. The winds, however, are strong this day.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
Probably because of the two elementals fighting.
Oh, there were like dozens of them.
Oh, I thought it was only
were,
two.
They were paired off and fighting.
They were just having some problems.
Yeah.
Okay, so air elementals are fighting.
We might be getting to the limits of y'all's transformation up there. If y'all want to push to the summit, I'll catch up.
I was just gonna say the swan takes stock of the strong winds and the amount of time approximately left, and starts sprinting. So it's 160 feet per round.
Up here, yeah.
I just keep going my speed.
The wind force is high. You're getting winds about 35 miles per hour.
Goodness.
So it slows you down. It does. But even with that, the angle that you all are, I would say, even at its worst, you make it up 98% of the mountain in a single hour.
Woo!
Avoiding all of the things that might go wrong. Which is strange because as you get to the top there, it's almost like you pass through a barrier where it drops from this slowly growing wind to silence.
Apparently reached Olympus.
Sort of. As you all get up to the top together, you're able to keep rejoin together and finish the climb on foot. It's not a hard climb, it's just an obnoxious one. There's these big uneven steps you have to take every few steps.
Yeah, because we only made it 98% of the way up. Willow would at the end of Swan immediately reach into her backpack and start putting on winter clothes.
Yeah. It's a little bit nippier up here. It drops to about 15 up at the summit. So -9.
Okay.
Unpleasant.
Yeah. But yeah, a decent jacket and some boots and some leggings are all you need to survive at this temperature. What you see in front of you as this change happens, you begin to hear this bass-like drum. Boom. Boom. This very slow, methodical beat. And what you see in front of you is a large rolling dome of fog at the top of this mountain, and a single black iron door.
Oh, can't give me a second. I gotta catch my breath.
You sprinted up a mountain. And there's much less oxygen up here.
I would have helped you if I could, but I couldn't.
I offered a ride, you said no.
I just thought you didn't breathe.
So much slower if you were carrying somebody.
That's true. You were the second slowest, Betty.
Well, boo-hoo.
Ooh, she called you slow.
I'm gonna.
Alright, whatever. I'll get over it. Let's go.
I'm gonna make my way to the door.
Yep.
A rather large, imposing fortress door sits in front of you. A set of double black iron doors with bands of a lighter metal that go across. The doors sit closed and look like they've been closed a long time as a thick layer of like blown debris sort of sits at the bottom edge of the door. But not more than a couple inches. It's just like sand that's like slowly built up against the door.
Hmm.
The odd leaf.
Yeah, exactly. Because there are still trees all the way up here. They're a little bit more scraggly, but they seem to be doing all right.
Are the doors locked?
Are the doors trapped?
Not for
Is the
you.
better question first.
Not
I was gonna say,
Probably not for you.
do you,
Yeah.
do you try? There are two large L-shaped handles. You can try to
Try and
turn.
whisper as if I was the wind. Let the winds guide you, Saewynn.
I will try the door handle.
Give me a strength check.
Hell
22.
yeah.
Because as you put your hand on it, it gives a little bit, but then stops because of either rust or it's just full of like silicate. So you sort of push down and they do seem to be unlocked, but dusty. The door pushes inward, and you watch as the pile of dust falls into the door as it releases.
That's disgusting.
Sitting before you is a weirdly, sourcelessly lit, not a hallway, but just a single stone path in an otherwise abyss.
All right.
I'm gonna go forward.
Well,
I'm gonna look over the edge and go, I'm sorry, I did not expect that to be there. Is it just like a black abyss? Or is
yeah,
it like
just nothingness.
Oh,
Can I know it's not gonna probably come up with anything, but I'll do divine sense anyways, just to make myself
Sure.
feel better.
Yeah. You sense it's just phase fiends and undead, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You, other than your party, you sense nothing.
What about life sense?
You do not sense any other life.
Okay.
well, I guess follow the leader, and I will follow Saewynn.
How big is the path? Are we talking? Are we
About
talking
15 feet wide.
Okay.
It's the same width of the doors in total, basically, inside of the doors.
Okay, so a comfortable path. to
Yeah.
walk across a gaping abyss.
Yes. There does not seem to be anything else in here other than
not Last Crusade level path.
Which, yeah, as you all enter, the doors ominously close behind you with a sudden boom, boom, boom of that heavy drum. And as that happens, the hallway suddenly ends as you all see the same sourceless light fills a room, a large square in front of you. Steps up to a dais of large proportion.
Oh god. This is
Oh,
like
no.
math.
Oh no! Oh god! Ah!
The
Is
floor.
this the puzzle that you said we were gonna hate?
Yeah. The floor
Oh.
sits roughly flat in front of you, with steps up to these orbs that sit about 1.5 feet wide atop each thing, with a placard that sits on engraved in the ground at the bottom of the stairs. Find the path. The wind will guide you. Let the sounds or let the movement of animals be your guide.
Really wish we brought the horses.
I mean, Betty looks at Crest.
He's not really an animal.
I will pull Manu from Hammer Space and
That's also not an animal.
I mean he's
If Crest isn't an animal, he's
Like
not an
a
animal.
fake creation.
fair enough. Do we have
Well,
any
I mean-
rats?
I don't know. Close your eyes, Saewynn. What does the wind say?
Yeah. Which
That's
Get
step one. Let the
fucked.
wind guide you.
what was
I
the
hope the wind does not say get fucked.
what was the
Get nay loser.
what was the inscription saying again?
The inscription. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna, because y'all don't need your tokens for this. Just gonna say y'all are moving together with a little morb.
Yes.
I don't like the morb.
Too bad.
Oh,
The inscription says, let the winds guide you. Use the movement of animals to be your guide.
let the winds guide you. Let the movement of animals be your guide.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
All right.
my.
Well-
Oh, if you have a better idea, go ahead. I was about to say something really dumb.
I mean, really dumb might be good for this.
I was just gonna say my ancestor was sort of called a beast. Maybe I'm an animal.
Okay, no, that's not a good.
Yeah.
All right. How about we try listening to the winds first, and then perhaps interact with this first one next to us?
I'm
Yeah. If there's a path here, we at least know we're going to pedestal 1.
I would assume so. Which would
But
be
let me. I'm
would be-
gonna look around the fucking arena. Is there like, are there animal engravings or anything on the walls?
Make a
Anything on the
perception
ceiling?
check. There does not seem to be any floors or ceilings, but make a perception check.
I'm gonna re-roll that with my inspiration. I think it's worth it.
Go for it.
Did it roll?
No.
Mm-mm.
What?
Ooh, that was worse.
Oh shit!
It rolled
Now
twice.
it rolled. Can we just say it was the 21?
No.
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
Oof.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just like, I got this. I can fly across this, no problem. I'm sort of like an animal.
I know.
I do not do anything that I think would put me in danger.
I mean, if you don't know what will put you in
Both a long
danger
and
here.
short list at the same time.
I was gonna say I actively would not fly across this fucking thing.
That thought crosses your mind.
Okay.
I would like to listen to see if I can hear Zephyr's wind.
Make me a faith check. Because there's like a low level wind in here and the sound of a drum. Okay.
Wait.
The wind begins
Okay.
to guide you forward, but is beat out by a adversarial wind of the path.
Okay.
Oh.
I am going to. Do you remember that fucking place with the wind chimes and that whole tune going on there?
Yeah.
I memorized that shit with mimicry. I purposely did that.
Uh-huh.
You did.
I'm gonna make the sound. I'm gonna see what it does.
Sure. Make me a performance check.
Sound.
Performance.
You begin singing the song of the tree.
Come on, Betty. Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. You do see in the cardinal directions this sort of energy beginning to build. Not quite there.
Okay.
So
I mean, I'll keep humming it over and over again.
you're uncertain. Is maybe a thing that if anyone has any way to see far distances or make sources of light that might be helpful.
I can. I've got a cantrip light.
You have gun.
I have gun.
I could also just light up my sword and give us a 60-foot light beacon.
Okay.
Look, I also want to see if this works, and I'll cast Produce Flame with the little talent I have.
I will
Hey,
cast
the,
light
skill.
on my holy symbol.
all right.
I look at all these fancy fucks and wonder.
I don't do anything except stand here with my night vision.
Okay. As as these light sources begin to appear, and with Betty giving her little performance, just enough light to reach as it clarifies from your angle, floating sigils.
Oh shit!
I can select the thing. You're gonna fight me?
Yeah.
There we go. This one.
Oh wait, which one?
But it's on the
Ow.
map.
Yeah, we got.
I can
already tell I'm not going to be helpful here.
Looks like a water buffalo, bison.
Oh yeah, I see.
But
I
he's
see
like,
some-
but
the
you're
buffalo.
putting them over top of these dioceses?
No, they're off to the side.
No,
Or they're
you
off to
just
the side,
revealed it right
okay.
there.
They're like
Yeah,
literally
there's a
floating.
buffalo over here.
Okay.
No.
Whatever is over here is cut off. We
Yeah.
see this one.
I feel like we don't. I feel like we might not see it
Yeah,
yet.
you don't see that one.
Uh-huh.
But those two appear. So I can't give you any more clues unless
Wait
Is
a
this why you
minute.
were mentioning Aurochs earlier?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a
Who was
minute.
mentioning Aurochs earlier?
I was mentioning Aurochs earlier,
Okay, I was like,
earlier because
somebody
I'm
was
fascinated by
mentioning
them. Wait a minute. DM,
yes.
is the sim? Do I recognize the symbol at the bottom as some form of tiger?
You would, yeah.
Is there some check I can make to think of what the symbol of the Northwind would be?
Yeah, that would be a religion check.
All right.
Or perhaps you could have just asked the person who's a part of the winds and knows that.
I could. Saewynn,
We could also just remember that Zephyr did appear as a giant tiger.
that's what I'm going off of.
I
feel
think
like you
she's
just
wondering who the
remember that
Aurochs
you were
is.
there.
I have a theory, and I'm trying to think through it
Is your
before I say
theory
it.
that the animals are the four winds?
Yes, but my theory is specifically about the orientation of the thing.
I feel like
Saewynn,
this is-
do you happen to know any of the other winds' sort of animal symbols?
would I know this?
It would probably be in those notes, so it'd be a much lesser religion check, but it would be a religion check nonetheless.
Do it.
All right, I have a +0 to religion.
Cool.
How do you
Y'all
have a
giving
lower
me-
religion score
Y'all
than
giving
Betty?
me shit.
Because I have high faith.
Yeah.
I have none of these things.
Also, I went with a religious cleric at the beginning.
I mean, yeah. No, I'm joking because like fucking. Also, the last one, the last fucking cleric we had was also not proficient in
Yes.
religion.
So, am I getting help with this, or?
Yeah, I'll help. So
Yeah.
you get
A religion check.
advantage.
15?
Okay. You would know that ox, buffalo, bison are sort of the imagery for the north wind.
I think I think these images are the room's oriented according to the animals that represent the winds, I think. But we're facing east. So
Okay.
I mean, I don't think that particularly helps us very much, but at least if we can work out what the paths of the animals is, then we can.
What were the other?
Maybe you should move up to the first platform so I can give you clues.
What were the other?
Well, we're
First
scared if we
suggestion.
touch it.
Well, we
you.
have to touch it eventually.
Ivar goes up and touches it.
Well,
Yeah,
okay,
I
that's
mean-
all right.
Yeah,
Blindly touches a.
Willow will also go up
Okay.
because that is the one platform that we literally cannot avoid.
I'm
Well,
gonna
yeah, I
look
know,
you
but I
and-
need y'all to be there so you can see because it's technically.
Yeah, we can't move it.
When I'm looking at the notes to see the animals, are there any of the other winds listed?
So now I'm gonna put y'all there.
But yeah, Brandon, we can't not move the little thingy.
Yeah.
No, we can't move.
We gotta move. It's fine. Notes.
That being said, that's fine because I think that would just
Notes.
cause problems.
There we go.
I'm sorry, what the fuck was that?
Something falling over.
Yeah, something falling over in my kitchen.
The ghost.
It better not be a rat.
I hope it's not a rat.
Always back on it.
I've had rat
Um,
problems in the past, so
With a
I don't think it is though.
with a 15, you would know that the other two symbols, the southern wind, notice is represented by an eagle, and Eurus is represented by a couple of things. Represented by a seahorse. It's represented by a like just literally a what is the word I'm looking for? Like a literal, just like a thundercloud, and it's represented by a scorpion.
I think this is east, so it's north. This is west, because this looks this. This is mad, totally cheating. But what I can see here looks very scorpion-like to me.
Hide it any better? Shush you.
What is happening?
I'm marking the directions.
The two
Oh.
different people are marking
Yeah, I
marking
did the wrong one.
directions. Yeah, I was like, one of them is wrong.
Yeah,
How do you
I cannot
do the-
erase either.
Yeah.
No, you can. I'm pretty sure you can.
Nope.
Okay. Saper, click the paintbrush, go to the bottom, and do clear drawings and text. There you go.
Well, that deletes all. I'm trying to delete some.
No,
It's fine. It's done.
it doesn't
It's
delete
done.
all.
I didn't touch it.
Oh,
Okay.
I did it.
I'm not worried about it.
It certainly does not delete all unless you're probably the DM.
It says clear drawings and text. Are you sure you want to delete all drawing text
Yeah.
and images?
Yeah, it deletes all of your stuff.
Deletes everything you have done.
Yeah. If I do it, it deletes all the stuff on the.
Yeah.
Right,
Which is
that's
why I
the-
was telling Saper to do it. Because his
Okay.
was the only thing
All
that
right,
was.
pedantics aside, let's get to the puzzle.
So we're on this platform.
Alright.
I'm going to listen to the wind. See which way the wind is telling me to go.
So for the first thing that happens is Ivar walks up and puts his hand on it, boom, With one touch, a breeze begins blowing northward from your current direction.
All right. I'm going to move north.
Wait.
That's not moving north. North would be this way.
Well, from your direction. I am
Oh,
you.
okay. So it's moving.
It's
East.
moving east, from what I understand.
What y'all do is what y'all do. I'm going to be using north as the top of the screen and south
You
as the
got it.
Yeah.
bottom.
Well, then
I
why
also-
did you put
also-
north at the top of the screen?
Because I'm letting y'all do what you need to do.
Also, by the by, if I don't think the orientation of the animals is 100% correct to a compass, so
No.
just
It is
ignore
also
that.
just a guess currently.
Yes.
All right. The wind is going north. It says, let the winds guide you. I'm going to the north.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have
You are-
no choice but to follow Saewynn. Saewynn's
We
got
have-
the best
we have
lead on
other
this.
choices, but
What do you do here?
Where does the wind blow?
It's not blowing right now.
If I stop humming, do the animals not light up?
They begin to fade. Yeah.
Okay, then I'm just gonna keep going.
So I guess I'll touch the next orb.
Okay. You touch that orb. The winds begin to blow northward, and you are all blown backwards to the beginning.
Cool.
Take a d6 of damage.
Cool.
I'm going to put your tokens down here on the bottom.
Is that damage for all of us?
Yes.
That one? Okay, thank you. Just wanted to double check.
All are buffeted by heavy winds. Push you back to the beginning.
All right. So we know. One, two. So
Well,
that means
really
thought we
quick, let's
moved to-
confirm. I'm gonna go confirm something that didn't
Yeah.
really hurt all that bad. I'm gonna go up to the first one.
Okay.
Is it still blowing?
No, it has been reset.
I'm gonna touch it.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you guys to probably stay over there. And now it's blowing in the same direction it was last time.
Yeah. You touch it
Alright,
once.
cool. I go to the right.
As you walk to the right, you take a d6 of damage and get blown back.
Cool. All right. Well, lesson learned. But yeah, that we could just brute forces, but it's gonna hurt a lot.
yeah, there's quite a few combinations that we could try. out of.
So we might want to look for another.
All right.
hit
Does
or
anyone?
something.
Okay. Before you push the button, does anyone look at the pedestal?
Sure.
Yes.
Oh, I figured that was in time.
No, you walked up and touched it, so it started.
No, fair point.
Okay. Do you all get up close? The first one,
Yeah.
and on the pedestal, what languages do people speak?
Common, gnomish, and shark.
Aarakocra. No, I don't think Aarakocra. Orin, Common, Draconic, and Thieves' Cant.
Elvish and Sylvan.
Betty can read
Common
this.
in Elvish,
As
and also
Orin
Acid.
is carved
Yeah.
into the. The first one says. Pull my notes back up. Looking at.
Betty can read.
Betty can read.
Thank God
Who's
you're not
educated?
illiterate.
Learn
Thank
temp-
Zephyr, Betty is not illiterate.
Gosh, if Betty was illiterate, we'd be so screwed.
If Betty was illiterate,
Well,
yeah.
actually, no, because I have comprehend languages, so we'd be okay. But it did take me a second to remember I had it.
The first inscription says, "We soar, we skitter, we pounce, we charge. The animals know the way."
Or we skitter, we pounce, we charge.
The end. Way.
All right, so that means that north north in this case has to be the eagle. And the east has to be the scorpion.
That would make sense with the soaring and skittering.
All right. So Saewyn's gonna step onto the first platform,
Mhm.
win, and touch it. So,
Touch it. The wind goes northward.
all right. So, step forward onto the next platform.
Okay.
4.
Sure. As you touch this one here, northward, the wind blows north, and you all are pushed backwards to the start.
What? Touching the second one.
Touching this one makes you get pushed back to the start, like the first time.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is not 2. This is X.
Oh, this is not.
Well,
touch.
you probably
So-
just don't touch all of them.
Ooh, 6
Ooh.
damage.
Is that
All
for
right.
everybody or for just
Yes.
someone who walked up?
Everyone who is on the board.
Okay.
No, gotcha.
All right. So I didn't get blown back until I touched that one.
Yeah, as soon as you touch this one.
Okay. Are these gaps gaps?
These are this is all floor.
Okay.
Y'all can walk around this, but it seems you need to light these in the right order.
Okay. So,
Oh, hold up. That first one said what was we soar, we skitter, we pounce, we charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So northeast, west north. No, that doesn't make any damn sense.
that makes a square.
That does make a square. I was hoping maybe that would go in a different direction, but it doesn't.
Or skitter, pounce, charge. That'd be south.
Okay. Well, actually, let's think about this for a second. I go up here and I press this.
Okay.
Right.
The wind blows north.
I go up. I don't press it.
Okay.
Then I go right.
You are blown back to the start.
Okay, so that is not right.
Okay. That was gonna be my next theory, but that didn't.
It was
play out
worth
either.
trying. If you don't have to touch them, it's worth trying.
Yeah.
So you take 3 damage.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna press this,
Okay.
Mm.
and then I'm gonna go up to this one and read. Does this one have an inscription?
It's the same inscription.
Oh, it's all the same. Okay.
Well,
I
wait.
might have doomed myself over here, so if you can save me.
Well, wait. You can't go left or right, right?
You can
I mean,
walk
can you
back.
go back?
Yeah, you can go back.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
We at least know this is step 1. Is light this one.
I will,
Okay,
I will give you a hint because I feel like he'll be stuck on this again. For a while, Hassel, you come back and you go, okay, we've touched this one. You touch it, the wind blows to the east.
That's what I was gonna do next. I was gonna touch it a second time because it puts us back in a box. So it's like we go around, touch the thing again.
So okay, so the box does actually work.
And if you touch it a third time, it turns it off.
Okay.
So now you know that part.
Wait, well, but then I'm gonna be honest though. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I have no. I'm
Because-
so lost.
Here's the thing: we now know we can brute force it because we now know how the wind works. We can brute force this, but
You
knowing
cannot.
that we can change direction does not give us any indication of which direction we're supposed to face until we get blasted by the wind. Then we
Alright.
know that was the wrong direction.
Saewynn is going to touch the first pedestal.
Okay.
Well, isn't currently active to the east.
Currently not active. It was turned off.
It was swapped around.
All right.
Okay.
Saewyn's gonna push it once.
Okay.
Push it again.
Okay.
Wind is blowing east.
It's now blowing east.
Saewyn's gonna move to the east platform
No.
and
Yeah.
touch that one.
Yeah. The wind blows north.
Okay. Does the pedestal say anything?
Now that you have touched the second pedestal, you can read. Well, or Betty has to come up to you.
Yeah, I mean, I just assume I'm with Saewynn.
Okay, then I will say that the.
I am the translator. Whatever mistakes Saewynn makes, Betty also makes those mistakes. Better or worse.
And Willow's a platform behind, just taking notes.
That won't save you from the wind blast.
It won't, yeah. So then I'm not.
I want to do an experiment, but I also don't want to just send Crest to his death, and that would be really mean. So I'm like, what can I reward him with?
Not being
So I don't
killed.
feel bad.
Yeah, they're not perfectly aligned because.
Yeah.
What does the second one say?
Second one doesn't really make a lot of sense. It says soar, skitter, bounce, skitter.
Soar, skitter.
Okay, so that makes
Okay,
perfect
well,
sense. We
soar,
just gotta
skitter.
follow the plan. Well, we don't follow it. We
Bounce,
gotta
skitter,
figure
skitter.
where it goes.
Soar, skitter.
Pounce, skitter.
Pounce,
So
skitter. That would be this one.
skitter, soar.
Oh, is that how you're thinking of
Pounce.
it? I was thinking of it like soar, skitter, pounce, skitter.
Yeah, because it goes.
Yeah, that's the path I'm seeing.
I was not thinking like soar, skitter. No, that doesn't make sense.
So it's soar, skitter, soar, skitter, pounce, skitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Oh
but now
no,
the
I
question is,
deleted
can
the
we-
diamond because I was deleting my drawing.
Oops.
Well, the Pumblob is gone. I
The
mean, the
Pumblob?
nondescript.
Bumblob. Oh no. No,
Alright.
the
Now the
come.
question is,
So
how do we walk there, or do we just walk direct?
Yeah, that's what I don't know. Do we have to proceed directly to that one? If we can walk along the ground, we could just go straight to that one. Or do we align the wind and create that path?
I mean, I'm pretty sure we have to align the wind and create the
I'm
path.
sure we have to align the wind. I don't think it would
Like,
be so
I'm
simple.
almost-
All
not
right,
even
let's align the
positive.
wind and create that path. I walk back to the staircase. Go ahead, guys.
All right.
So it's currently pointing north.
The wind is currently blowing north.
Which is the way we want to go anyway.
Seemingly touching it makes it go start north.
So if it's already going north, I
Then
guess
you want to proceed to the next one.
yes, we'll walk across that one,
Yep.
We're walking
and
to
then we'll touch that one twice, assuming it doesn't kill us on the first one.
Well, first
Are these all
you might blow
automatically
it
sent to
left,
north?
and then you'll touch it again for
Well,
north.
that's what I'm
and then
saying.
you'll
Is
touch
like
it again for
let's
east.
touch it twice. See if it doesn't send us back. If it doesn't send us back, then we have that figured out, and we just got.
Well, like, are these all automatically sent to north though?
That's
well, when you touch it once, it points it up.
so
Okay.
yes.
Okay, so yeah.
Yes.
So assuming we make it to the east one, then we're good, and we can pretty much just say, like, hey, we know how this dial works. We're working our way there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if they hit it, is it fine?
You all touch this one.
Mm-hmm.
The wind points north and does not push you away.
Okay.
So we do have to align the path.
So we
Alright.
touch it again, make it go east, or hopefully east.
Okay, yeah, you pointed this way.
Okay. Then move across.
Step. You step towards that part. That platform. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And no blow away.
Do you hit the button?
Cool. And Saewynn, you want to do the honors for the rest of the path?
I will touch the button.
Touch this.
I guess we should probably move to the thing, but
Yep.
I'm keeping an eye out for any inscriptions as well.
I'm still on the
As
staircase.
you touch this one, you are blown back to the start.
what?
Hmm.
Oh, wait. I bet
So the correct answer is B.
Let's just say progress back to this point.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we know how to set that back up, yeah.
Because, whenever we did this one correct, it gave a new inscription. Does this one give a new inscription?
That one just says the animals know the path button.
Okay, so it doesn't give a new one.
So you can progress back to that one.
Yep.
So is this 3 then?
This is 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Maybe water
If we can
buffalo
walk on the-
skitter.
if we can walk on the floor, do we really need to do that? Y'all want to wander back to the staircase, and I'll see if we can just walk.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna promise Crest that I'll get him a toy in the next town.
No.
You're gonna forget this, but all right.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's gonna get blown by the wind in whatever direction, but I want to see if I can have him fly over and then away from, and try and fight through it. And I know he won't be able to, but...
As he takes off, he makes it to about this point, about like 3 in, and he literally just teleports back to the start.
Okay. I pet him.
I don't understand what we're not doing.
This is the starting point, is what I'll say. Your second
Oh. Skitter, soar, skitter, pounce, skitter, skitter.
I see.
Okay, so we end up
yeah,
here.
there's wind.
Okay. Start.
And so we have to make this one face backwards.
But we didn't get to that one.
No.
We didn't, that's true.
Start.
Yeah, going
And
right
it's-
there was the problem.
Yeah, which is weird.
A soar was missed in the first thing. I just looked at your thing.
That would explain
Soar, skitter, soar, skitter, pounce, skitter,
Oh,
skitter.
soar, skitter.
Yes.
Yeah,
I did ask for clarification about 3 times.
I didn't look at your thing. I'm looking at my notes.
Okay. So
yeah, and also you definitely only said one soar.
Yeah, I only heard one.
Yeah,
So
So
it's soar.
skitter,
Skitter,
pounce.
Soar,
Skitter,
soar,
skitter.
skitter, pounce, skitter, skitter.
Soar,
So this is
skitter,
this is where-
soar, skitter, pounce, skitter, skitter.
Yeah, you didn't say the second.
Okay, so that in reality we have to go north.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's where the confusion was.
That
We
makes
missed one.
a lot more fucking sense.
My bad.
No one's bad.
It's
Beetle's
yeah, it's
fine.
okay. It's like
That being
oh,
said,
It's like 3
maybe
fucking damage. Who cares?
yeah. That being said, to prevent this, we type it in the chat next time.
Can't type it in the chat.
That is kind of our job to get it done correctly, and also we could have reread it.
I asked him to.
No, so we as players could have reread the inscription to check that we
Okay.
were right or wrong.
All right. So we're here.
Yep. So now we should just be able to touch this
Here.
one once.
Yeah.
Yep.
Touch it once.
Touch it twice. Or this one once.
Yep. And then
Go
the
to
net
here.
one above us.
Moves you here.
Yep.
Get
Touch
you.
them twice.
Yeah. Brings you here.
Are there any inscriptions, new inscriptions on
No.
this?
Not on this one. On this one.
On this one, they're
Okay.
touch it 3 times so that it's south.
You do that.
There is a new inscription.
Now the actual way to reveal this stuff. I'm gonna grab this. Oh, all right. I hate.
There's hate apparently.
hate.
Do you like my
Brace for
2
hate.
that I made?
I can't.
Brace for hate.
My beautiful 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's lovely. Boop. Now you can see how close I have to be to grab boxes now. The one thing about the UI change that I don't like, should be able to touch it. The solid box. Now that you are there, The light expands out, and you can see all 4 symbols.
Hey, Soar and Skitter.
Okay, so.
Okay.
But we've already kind of determined, which is good.
Yeah. Y'all are smart beans. From
not bad.
there, the next inscription. Sure, I'm doing. Skitter, skitter.
Which would be over here.
Yeah, it starts with an ellipsis, then says, So it looks like it's a continuation mark. So with the skitter, skitter, starting it, and it says,
Oh, okay, so it's still.
Skitter,
Yeah.
skitter.
and then soar, skitter, soar, charge, charge, charge.
Okay.
Soar,
There you go,
Skitter,
that's-
soar, charge, charge, charge.
That's my panic typing.
Skitter, skitter, soar, skitter, soar, charge, charge, charge. Okay.
Can Brandon confirm that that is correct? And what
That is what I said. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Going to move to this platform to the south.
Mm-hmm.
Touch it twice.
It's east.
Are there any new inscriptions?
No new inscriptions. I'll let you know when
Okay.
I've got them marked.
Touch this one twice. Or move
Yep.
to the next platform on the path that we've
Yep.
established. Touch it twice.
And touch this one twice.
Yep.
Oop. Yeah. They light up.
Move here. Touch it once. Twice.
Here. Ellipsis. Charge, charge, charge.
Mm-hmm.
Charge, charge, charge.
Soar, charge. Pounce, charge. Soar, soar.
Okay. That's perfect.
Yeah.
It will be a problem.
SCP.
I do SK for Skitter.
Okay. All right. So
I have a system.
I mean, that is
That's-
better for sure.
Yeah.
touch the current one once.
Yeah. Boop.
Touch this one 4 times.
Mhm.
And that points the wind. Okay. 4.
Yeah.
4.
They're doing it.
All it took was one word and we did
4.
it.
3.
Now here, after you touch it 3 times, sure that's where I am. Or yeah. So ellipsis, soar, soar, skitter, 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 pounce, skitter, soar, soar.
Okay. We have the way through.
Okay.
So we've touched this one 3 times.
Yeah.
Touched this one 4 times. 1. 1. Okay, when I touch this one, does it still point north for the first one?
Does not.
Aha!
Does it point
Where does it point?
to-
Starts pointing to your east.
Because
Okay.
there's only one direction it could have gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two
So
directions.
basically, just
No, it could not
I'm
go
gonna just
back.
say I orient the wind to follow the red path that
Yeah.
I've drawn.
Probably the easiest.
You get here. And then, and as you cross to the other side, the same black door that was at the start of the tunnel appears before you at the end of the staircase.
I would like to push it open.
Yeah. These handles turn much easier as you pull the handles forward and push open into
Woo! Another door.
Another door.
Ba-da-da.
You, instead of
I
a
knew it. I knew it.
I was also gonna make a Bop It joke, but decided against it.
As soon as you put the twist, it's like I was writing Buffett.
Also, I would like to argue that was not a very infuriating puzzle. It was just enjoyable.
Good.
It was a bit of a challenge,
Yeah.
is all.
I would like to argue Bop It.
As soon as we realized, or as soon as we were told, oh, there was a missed.
Yeah, so, that was like, okay, that's what clicked for me. Because I was trying to figure out how to put what we knew into, like, what if we started from the start?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, you missed one. I was like, oh, that's it.
Now,
Pretty.
sitting at the top
This is pretty.
of a very, very tall temple. Where is my little token?
We are outside now in what appears to be Shangri-La.
Aha! Overlooking the river valley below, you see a very old temple as the winds swirl around.
You're just making the wind sound effects.
Yeah. You hear a voice call from within the winds. That's the first time. Long time. Actually, you know what? A booming echo. It's been so long since worshippers of the wind came here. What do you require?
That's a good question. I really mostly just want to know what happened. To the winds.
Wish to know what happened when?
Well, it certainly seems like the north wind is angry at me for favoring Zephyr, but Zephyr is also the only one that is worshipped as an independent deity, so seems there's something that happened and is going on between the winds.
You would not be wrong, young Wayfinder. What is it? I need need to find my notes and I'm echoey, but that's fine.
Oh, yes, the echoey note song.
Mhm.
The echoing notes god who's dropped his character because he realized he forgot his speech somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Shush.
Hang on, I put it here somewhere.
He goes,
Pay no
Boreas.
attention to that man behind the curtain.
Boreas has always been an angry lot. However, myself and the others do not carry such vitriol for Zephyr. They did what they deemed right.
You say yourself. Yourself being.
The yeah, I did give you the wrong information earlier, as it is the southern wind. It's the bull. Northern wind was because they were all out of order. Yeah, northern was the thunderstorm, the scorpion, and the seahorse. South is a buffalo or a bull. Let me.
And the east is the eagle.
Yeah, east.
Cool.
However, you begin to see a shape take form on the dais far above you, on the whatchamacallit, on the overhang of the mountain, which was at one point probably a connection to a second level of this now much smaller temple. But you see a giant. There we go. A giant bull-like creature appear.
So you would be Notus.
It gives a deep little nod. Know my name. That's better than the last to come up here.
We read some books.
I've got a bit of information. Also, you are far more coherent than Zephyr.
Well, Zephyr was cursed for their betrayal. Not by us. It's by the unfair mistreatment of other deities, as they did not actually pick a side. They just wished the fighting to stop.
I see.
Tyr's justice is very black and white, unfortunately.
All right. Well, I mean, a lot of the questions I have depend on the time that it would take to ask all of them. So, I mean, first and foremost question, it's a little blunt, but how do I continue to unlock the secrets of the armor that I am currently in possession of.
It stands now some 20 feet to the top of its back and stomps its
Jesus.
foot down.
I'll be honest. I
By
just-
our favor or our condemnation.
Those are really two opposite things, so.
Indeed, small Aureacrest.
Oh, okay. Oh, I mean, I guess elemental air, yeah.
We are from the same plane,
Yeah, I
are
got
we
you.
not?
Well,
Even
it got
even
complicated.
if it wasn't, I'm a human being and I know what Aureacrest is. So.
Oh, I mean, we just got. From what I'm told, it was relatively new.
He chuckles. I like you lot. However, to gain my favor, a challenge needs to happen. Fight me, and we'll see about helping you gain a little more honor.
Oh, you. Saewyn's gotta fight that thing? Oh, God.
With
You
the
all
TPK
have to
thing
fight.
that I put in.
With the TPK thing!
Yep.
Gross!
Yep.
Gross.
I mean,
But
this was done far, far, far long ago.
feel like that's a good stopping point, as I put
This
it.
Yeah, I
was done
think-
when I wasn't here.
This was done when
It
we're
was.
not.
Quick question, DM. Does this have to be a one-on-one between Saewynn
No,
and...
this is all of you. This is set
Okay,
up for
that's
all of
more
you.
fair.
Yeah, he said
Yeah.
it was all of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that's a good stopping point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because next time we'll have a rather large duel with a notice the challenger's gift.
Oh, God.
All right. Well, I think I can safely say I have Zephyr's favor. I probably have Boreas's condemnation.
Yeah.
You do.
I'm gonna have to go back to Boreas and try and smooth things over, I think.
That's probably the
Eventually.
end of your
I'm-
character
We
arc.
don't
If
know
you get
that.
the
We
other-
don't know if it has to be uniform. Maybe you could have half and half. You can have half
Just piss
acceptance
off
and
the
half
Eastwind, we're good to
condemnation.
go.
Well, to be fair, Boreas is the hothead one, apparently. So.
Yeah, which is funny
Which
because
is
they're
weird.
the coldest.
Yeah, I was gonna say, which is weird because he's a Northwind.
Boreas, the fickle chill.
All right, social media
I thought you
director,
said
where
the
can we
fickle
be?
chill, and I was like, no.
You thought I said what?
The thickle
The
chill.
fickle chill.
Fickle chill.
Oh.
Social media director, where can we be found?
On Twitter, on on Facebook.
Hell yeah, we got a Facebook now. Let's fucking go.
On
That's
fucking
news to me.
MySpace and Geocities.
Yo.
Cities, did you say?
MySpace,
You opened up a Geocities.
AOL.
Have I found an archive.com?
I'm sure there's a Hotmail account in there somewhere. But actually, our Twitter and our Tumblr.
As
And we got a YouTube if you missed anything and you would
linked
give a
below.
shit. I might.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
Geocity still a website?
I don't think so.
I've never heard of Geocity.
It's like. It's a while ago.
It was.
I always read it as GeoCities.
I mean, I also read it as
Oh.
GeoCities.
Is
But I
that not
think
what it
it's
is?
Geocity.
Yeah, it's
Is that
technically
not-
one word.
oh.
It's GeoCities.
Gross.
Yeah, but yeah, there's a VOD
Well,
channel.
look at
We link
making a
below.
Geocities account.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna try to like make a Patreon at some point so that we have
Yeah, well,
one.
let's wait. Let's wait until we get people who are subscribed to us that are not ourselves. Let's hold
Hey.
off on that Patreon
Hey.
roll.
someone gave an anonymous gift, so you know
Was
That's funny,
that
that's
you?
nice.
it was not me.
Okay, that's shocking.
Yeah,
No, I mean, listen.
but yeah,
I would still slow the Patreon roll.
Well, I'm just so that we can have it. That's not like we got goals and stuff. Like so it doesn't get
Geocities.
sniped from us for some reason.
I don't even like. Was Geocity like LinkedIn? Like, was that its purpose?
I don't
feel like that was
know.
its purpose.
It was like a message board that it was
I thought that
before
LinkedIn was
MySpace.
stupid.
Yeah,
You
it was
could talk to
before.
us in the Neopet forums.
Yeah.
Gross.
But yeah, thank you all so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, give us a little follow. We'll be back next week to continue this this
And
epic
as
boss
always,
fight.
if you hated it, please recommend it to your enemies.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll happily take your enemies and
And if you
torment
don't have any
them.
enemies, you're not trying hard enough.
Not wrong.
yeah. What is
Yeah, you'll get there.
Anyway.
You'll get there.
But yeah, thanks so much. We'll be heading off. If y'all, hope you all had a wonderful night, and if it's not night your time, have a wonderful time zone. Yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday to do some random shit. Maybe we'll keep playing Halo random custom games.
I mean, that's I want to do that tonight.
I mean, do it. It's funny. It's fun.
I gotta go download more stuff. I forgot to do that.
That's
You should
okay.
do that.
We've got 4 days.
We've got some time. But yeah, thank y'all so much. Have a lovely night. Goodbye.
Toodaloo.
Goodbye.
Fuck.